Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve,
We'll kick it out for you.
it's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. I'm Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every week by the man who's gay for space and spaceships and rockets and all that. It's Jack Magic.
Everyone knows I love space and rockets and all that.
Yeah, and you
Yes.
bum the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do it. So yeah, how are you?
I'm alright, mate. You?
Good. Yeah, I'm excited today.
Yeah?
For all the reasons in the world.
Okay.
Lots of
Should we
reasons.
get them in a bit?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. I'm also joined by the man who came from fucking space. It's the permanent shopping.
Hey boy, how we doing?
Not bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Planning on going back sometime soon.
Yeah, back to your home
Back to
planet.
space.
See what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Living
all
the
good.
dream.
Always.
Busy
always.
Yeah, pretty busy to be fair.
Yeah.
Busy.
No, we played a lot of slap ball at work this week.
Slap
so
ball.
one guy
Classic.
come in, Josh was like, hello, and he went, just looking, and then he lied, he left. That was that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've got a story that I want to, before we get into what you guys have been up to, because I don't usually get a chance to tell
You've
the
been
story.
itching to get this, and yeah, as soon
Yes.
as I turned it, he was like, I've got a story, I'm saying it first.
No, but the thing is, right, I don't know whether I should, because I told this to our friend Sam the other night at his birthday, and he said, you can't say this on the podcast because you'll get arrested.
Right.
So, obviously, I like a challenge.
Right, okay.
I need to know how you report reverse nonsense.
Reverse nonsense.
Yeah, so
You need to elaborate on that.
So I went swimming with my kids
Yeah.
to Doncaster Dome,
Yeah.
and so
Oh, is this like off Little Britain? Then I accidentally fell over, and all that was there was a child's penis to help me up.
Not quite, but so my missus sorted out the kids and changed them before we went swimming with like
So that you didn't nonce them.
the unwritten rule. She did the before, I'll do the after.
Yeah.
So
I'll finish them off.
I've got I've got
You warm them up, I'll finish them off.
Yeah, I got both the kids in the cubicle with me. It's not a family one; it's a little one, right? So Elsie's kind of getting sorted and dry. Rudy's getting
I just had an
sorted.
image in my head of you just bending
Right.
over and smashing Rudy's face into your arsehole or something.
Oh, you're not far off. You're not far off.
Rudy going, oh, Dad, no,
Right.
no.
Honestly, bear with me. Right?
God.
So, like, Rudy starts obviously kicking off and he's like unlocking the door. And I'm like, no, stop that. So I was like, Elsie, you're old enough to start getting sorted. Rudy's like wanting to get out of his swimsuit and that. By this time, I'm like bollock naked.
Yeah.
Right. So I've got half sorted, dried myself off, and I was like, right, well, I'll get Rudy sorted. So I squatted down, full squat in the cubicle. It's just me and the kids. It's not no one to be embarrassed. And full fruit bowl swinging about. I'm there, and
This is the end of us, isn't it?
yeah, I'm taking my little swimsuit off and get that, and I feel something happening, and on my ball bag, right? I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I shut up, and then I looked down, and from the other cubicle is somebody else's kid underneath the cubicle having a little tickle of my balls. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
No, he didn't.
He did. I looked him dead in the eye, and I was like, I don't know whether to say to the parent next door, like, can you stop your kid from touching me, or do I ignore it? But I stared at this kid. He must have been about 3, maybe 4, like his shoulders out underneath, right, and he's just looking up at me, dead in the eye. like as if he's like, I'm not bothered if you're not.
What are you saying? He had an early learning centre glory hole.
Yeah,
Like,
mate, it was traumatising. I was silent. he left.
I hope so.
He left, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I got my kids dressed and sorted, and we get to the car, and I sit down, and I said to the missus, I was like, I need to talk to you. She's like, what's up? I was like, something bad has really happened.
I just got wanged off by a kid.
Yeah, I was like, I did not know what to do. I felt proper fucking violated.
he was.
But do I need to be on the register for that?
He needs to be on the register.
I think he needs to be,
Reverse
yeah.
nonsense, isn't it? That's the
he's
thing.
one
I
that
didn't
did the
think
grabbing. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
just
so I've
dangled the carrot.
I've dangled the
Literally.
fruit for him, the forbidden fruit.
He thought he'd get out of the way early. If he gets on the register early, at least he'll be off by the time he can really get going.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time it's
that
really in its stride.
Yeah, so I needed to get that out on
Right,
on the
rape
internet.
adults now.
I'm all set to go.
So yeah, that was my week. I've been in cupboards just rocking back and forth, being traumatised
Wow.
by a
I mean,
4-year-old.
fair play. You needed to get that off your chest.
He was confident, though. Young lad was confident. He's not going to do bad when he's a teenager.
Yeah. Chung was like, for fuck's sake, take me on a date first, at
Yeah,
least.
put some candles around the back. Romance me.
Is he quick? Like, fucking. Like,
No,
or is he
the
like,
thing is, it felt like an eternity that it happened. I think it was possibly 1 second, maybe 2.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was that. What's going on? Why can I feel something?
Yeah, that's not my kid.
Yeah, I'm
going on?
full like Slav squatting. Yeah, and he didn't care, that kid.
Wow.
maybe it was
Should I have
just.
said something to his parents?
I'm not a parent, I don't know.
Should I have said, like, your son's just touched my dick?
You sure it wasn't like a dwarf doctor? Just a really small bloke that's like,
Like, no, sorry, you're good.
all right,
All clear.
free exam.
Don't worry, I check for you.
Yeah.
You bend over, I do prostate free of charge.
Wonder if he felt anything. He knows.
I
that,
felt
you know.
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
No.
I don't know what you can do about that, though.
No, probably edit it out of this episode.
Yeah.
You was the assaultee on that.
Yeah, I was the victim.
I don't really know.
I now
what
know as a
to-
straight white male what it's like to be on the receiving end.
Yeah. I don't even really know what to say.
So what have you been up to this week?
Lost for words.
I would like to say that has never happened to me.
I'm glad it hasn't. I might
Yeah.
start like a campaign. You know, like on the.
See, you're not alone. I think you
Yeah.
are. I think you are alone.
I can't believe it's happened.
Wow.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Oh,
Okay.
Well,
So
that's
that's
blown
out
my
there.
story out of the water.
I said
but-
to Sharpie, I said this story's either going to go and absolutely tank the episode, or it'll go from 0 to 100 real quick. And I think it's not
Maybe this is like the crow story. Like, I think you're gonna have to be careful going back to that.
bad. The crows are gone.
Like,
Speaking
I
of
know
the
you said-
crow, I turned up at your house the other day, and that owl you've got on the fence
It's haunted.
scared the fucking
I
life out
have
of me.
had some questions about this owl because my boss Benny lives next door to you, and
Yeah.
he was like, "So I've noticed Chunks bought this red and black owl. Now,
Yeah.
I've not seen it. I also don't think
It's
they're the
horrid.
actual colours of an owl. So
It's,
I don't-
It's
mate,
not
great.
full red and black.
I
It's
never saw
like-
it. I was just looking down the road as I crossed the road. I stepped onto the drive, looked up, saw this owl go. At me,
It's got
and I
dead
was like,
eyes
oh, fucking hell.
and a swivelly head.
Why an owl and not like a scarecrow? You know, one of them to do that thing.
Well, my missus standing out there didn't work, so I don't think an actual
Has
scarecrow.
she tried a straw hat? We're doing that. Like
Just
Jesus.
standing there, I was like, ah!
Not no crows around Jesus crucifixion.
I mean, I don't think
I
that's
don't think I'm not that old.
I'm not old enough to know that.
Where was we going?
I don't know.
Right, so
Scarecrow, yeah. Why have you got a red and black owl? Why is it
Because
not
it-
like
the
authentic
theory-
colours?
No, it isn't. It isn't like red and black, like Raven Owl. It looks like an owl, but it's shit. it's
in
like
my
it's just
head
a
it was
haunted
like
ornament.
just red and black, like some sort
No,
of.
I'll
fucking-
get a photo and I'll put it. I'll superimpose it up here and I'll send it to you. But yeah, it's got like a swivelly head that the wind will blow around. So the crows thinks it's a real
That was the
owl
question
and
from
don't
my
come
boss.
around.
Was like,
Yeah.
why has he got this weird fin out the
It's
back?
got like a
to,
clear fin to catch the.
Yeah, he didn't know
Yeah.
what that was. He thought it was like CD or something.
Yeah, but it's worked. Or the bloke who lives 4 or 5 doors down that had the really cool crow lure, I think he shot him because I hadn't seen him. So We'll see what happens. So, you've not up to much?
Not up to much. It has been a momentous day today.
Yeah.
Here we go. Would you like me to go into this now?
Yeah. I feel like you might get rinsed in a bit if you don't bring it up now.
I need to bring it up now. So, momentous day as of last week.
What is it? Has it been your birthday? Has it been like your wedding anniversary?
No,
a giant cube?
No.
What is it?
A giant dick took off into the sky and then blew up.
Yeah.
Elon Musk launched a rocket.
Yeah.
Is the simplest way of putting it. He launched Starship. First test flight of
That's
Starship.
what Sharpie arrived.
I'm trying to figure out what number it was, but I can't really remember what number it was.
Rocket number 3.
Yeah, but he launched Starship, and they tried to launch it on Tuesday. Launch failed, so they tried again today, and it launched, and it was a massive thing for space travel, and everyone was really excited, and then it all went...
Everyone being Jack.
And it all went horribly wrong. Not horribly wrong. They got way further than they was expecting to get. So it took off, and then it was due to separate, and then they were sending the front bit, in simple terms, off into space, and then the bottom bit was going to come land back down. And there's like, we're due for stage separation any minute now. Any minute now. And then it just did 3 barrel rolls, and then it blew up.
Yeah.
How many points did it get on the
well, that was
gymnastics?
loads better than we was expecting. I was like, well, that doesn't look good.
Did it look fun though?
It did look fun. It went spectacularly. It was
Fucking
great.
sick.
It proper just started falling. And it was like
That's the opposite. That's the opposite of what you want from a rocket.
Yeah. It was
The opposite
basically
of Toy Story. It was gliding. It was falling.
Yeah, it was basically doing like 3,500 kilometers an hour, and then a second, and then suddenly slowed right down, and then it was like the guy that was watching me was like, "Oh, it's speeding up again now." I was like, "Yeah, it's because it's falling, Mark." Because all of its engines have stopped, and then literally it all just went bang, and everything blew up.
Where did it blow up? In the water?
Outside Jack's house.
Over the Gulf of Mexico, so it'll all land in the sea, basically.
Yeah. Fuck the seas, man.
Yeah, but there was never
It's
expecting...
another dead turtle, Jack, because
Yeah,
you
exactly.
and your space guys.
Well, they'll recover what they can, and then the rest will be...
Jack's there in the fucking low load in transit. It's like, I'm going to get the rocket.
Yeah.
The little
The
dinghy.
rest will be just left and left for turtles to swim in.
Yeah. Cool.
Have a go. They can all pretend they're space turtles.
So your day has been somebody else's...
Yeah, I've been watching that all day, man. I love it. So,
Funny thing with that is, because I'm quite interested in it and watch it, I went to watch the original launch on Tuesday. I watched the wrong stream. I was just watching...
What side were you
I
on?
watched it... Yeah, it's Pornhub. I was watching it for about 3.5, 4 hours while I was tattooing, thinking they're going to launch this soon.
You just sat there just going...
No, I was just watching NASA TV.
Was it?
Yeah, learning about like climate control and like what planets are what.
Do you think they were talking about the rocket?
I just thought it was like infomercials. I was like, any minute now, that rocket's coming on.
no.
And then Jack was like, oh, they've scrubbed the launch. That's a shame. And I was like, have they?
TV channel's still on.
Yeah. No, what's
not even on yet.
I was watching the wrong fucking show.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean? What have you been up to?
Not a lot. I did have a really fucking weird dream. Was it this morning? No, it was yesterday morning. And I like to write my dreams down when I wake up because I like to remember what happens. Because you usually forget them as soon as you wake up. So I'll be like,
Those are not real, mate.
I don't fucking know, mate. Actually, it's saying some shit.
It's a parallel. He goes back to his own planet.
Yeah, I've got a fucking PT connection to that. But no,
When you go to bed, does your finger light up?
that's silly.
It's silly. It's a knob.
But no, I've dreamed and then I wake up and I'm all daisy and I write down in that daisy sort of hazy wake up stage, and then I'll go back and look later at what I've writ because I sort of in that sort of like half dream, half not. And then I had a dream. I was basically Harry Potter. Okay. But it was a bit different.
I was Harry Potter, but not Harry Potter, but like Harry Potter. But
No, I was Harry Potter, but I was me. But I was his
So
life.
yes.
So exactly different of that.
Yeah.
But
Exactly different.
I'll write down exactly what I wrote down from what happened in my dream. Okay, it's one sentence. Oh, maybe a bit more. No, it's one sentence, but I don't do good grammar, so I put down Voldemort, but magic had a power outage, and it's just me calling him an absolute loser because he's got no magic to fight back, and his name was actually Adam.
Was you were just ridiculing Lord Voldemort?
Yeah, I remember like in the stream it was just like, we was like having a fight and there's no magic now. I was like, well, you can't fucking hurt me, so you stop being a fuck. Come here, you Adam. Fucking get me. Come here, you absolute cunt. You need to sort your shit out, mate. You've
Get a new nose.
Yeah.
Everyone knows classically his name is Lord Adam Voldemort.
Why was that? I was like, Adam, stop being a cock, man. Like when this magic comes back on, do not fucking fire bolts at me, boy. Yeah, really fucking weird, but I quite enjoyed the story, so I wrote it down.
That's a weird opener for the show in general. The fact that mine's about being molested, yours is about somebody else's rocket, and yours is just about one dream. What have you been up to this week, Sharpie? I had one dream.
It was the most entertaining part.
Okay, fair enough.
Best part of my week, I had and dream.
Yeah, but
Just
I don't
the
know
one.
anybody called Adam, so that was interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
Have you put it into Google to find out what it means?
Not yet. It probably means I'm like dying of fucking like malaria or something.
Probably. Okay.
The fuck? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Should we go in with a sponsor?
Do you sponsor?
Yeah, we got a sponsor.
Yeah. Are you ready? Is it a good sponsor?
I always bring shit sponsors.
Okay. Take it away, my mate.
No worries. This week, the Utopia Project is sponsored by an answer to one of life's biggest struggles, not being able to grill conveniently. Have you ever been stuck somewhere but still moving, so you can't grill exactly at the time that you want to grill? Maybe grilled cheese sandwich or a grilled ham sandwich, or put them both together and have two sandwiches that are grilled. Me too. I love grilling and do loads of it. I would like to introduce to you the Grill Light, the world's first pocket grill for grilling all over everywhere. The company first founded back in last week when Josh brought a grill to work for grilling previously ungrilled items, most of them food, more commonly known as cold. Josh now has combated one of life's biggest faux pas, which we already know is inaccessible grilling, the leading cause of limited grill functionality, or LGF, for all you non-grilling unmarinated cunt chops out there. The Grill Light takes it many, many steps further, which is not a problem, as for any amount of steps, I'm grilling our newfound friends with the Grill Light. The Grill Light fits right in your pocket, must be in possession of large pocket for Grill Light battery charger, and also in possession of quad-wheeled Grill Light carry case, conveniently named the Pocket. Now, have you heard of George Foreman off of the George Foreman?
Correct, I have.
Yeah. Nice. Now, the secret weapon... Shut up. The secret weapon built within the Grill Light is one of the most usable cup holders ever seen, if you've not seen one before. It is really, really there. You know what they say? Grill it and refill it, because if it ain't Grill Light, you're not grilling right. They said.
They said
that. Fizzy drinks are not in the deal. Or melt the cup. So why wait? Make a date. Get your Grill Light so you're grilling loads of things. Visit www.grillloads.com/grilling and get free George Foreman poster signed by me for £5 with discount code. You've had the rest, now have this one as well for £6 off. Thank you.
Oh,
So you can buy it for £5, but you use the code and you get £6 off.
Yeah, for the poster of George Foreman.
So you owe them £1 and a poster.
I didn't do the maths. I'm not here for that.
I just present.
He just reads out the sponsors.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are companies
I just
that come.
do what I'm told, mate.
Yeah.
Grill Light. Yeah, but Josh does that. He grills stuff in the back. It smells awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he grill?
Stuff he gets from Tesco's, and the grill.
What,
grill
just
light.
stuff? Nothing
Yeah.
in particular? Crisps?
Well, yeah, like he'll get like a wrap or like something else, and then he'll put it in the grill, and then it'll smell strange, and then he'll eat it. It doesn't smell great. I don't think you should be grilling in a soup shop.
I also like the way he said mostly food. That implies that something other than food has been put in that grill.
You take that as you want, mate.
What else have you put in that grill that isn't
I don't
food?
know, but the smell doesn't smell like food. Some things smell odd, like the grill's just grilled itself. It might be an old one.
Okay. Anyway, in other news,
Okay.
Coral Balls here, everybody.
Am I on?
Yes, you're on. You've been on
I
since
think-
we came back from the sponsor, but these guys didn't register it and just let you sat there like a
Well,
lemon.
I think I've had a bit of an aneurysm trying to work out what the hell that sponsor was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
Does
move
it-
the mic a little bit closer to you,
It
mate.
didn't make a single bit of sense.
No. It's best to just understand that it doesn't, generally.
Curiosity, do you make those sponsors up?
No, I get them off people.
We get paid for them.
ChatGPT?
I make them up.
Inside the brain.
No, ChatGPT is a lot more coherent than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that one.
Yeah. I
That's
figured.
that's come fresh out of his head, that has.
Yeah. I mean,
Weird, isn't it?
I always knew Sharpie wasn't quite right.
Yeah.
But I think when you see it in person,
Yeah.
it's even a little bit more spectacular.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Good. It might be because of this light.
No, it's more what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely.
this light makes it like on the BBC as well. So
What do you make of the brand new studio? I know you never saw what it was like before, but our first guest.
No studio. You're in Utopia, look.
Yeah.
The
I
mean,
dome's up
I
here.
tell you, it's nice
You can't
here.
Yeah.
quite see it,
It's a
really,
bit
'cause it's above your
grey.
head.
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
But we've got all sorts of stuff. The
So,
National Treasures vaults here.
Yeah.
huh,
Looks good,
Yeah,
doesn't
can you
it?
see it behind me?
yeah, I can, yeah. Chat.
Keywords out.
I'm nervous.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I'm nervous.
It is
But
quite
also,
intimidating.
I
This.
did fall asleep when Jack was talking about that rocket.
Yeah, I told you you needed to get it
I've
out
come
first.
back to life.
I needed
Yeah.
to get it out.
You need to get it out
Yeah.
Fucking love
no.
rockets, man.
first.
Yeah, it's really
rocket.
I
exciting.
nearly bought some
isn't
rockets
it?
a while ago.
Just some rockets.
Which one?
Miscellaneous rockets.
No, mini ones. You
What,
can
to go
buy like a build your own kit online. It's like 150 quid. They're reusable rockets. So I was going to go launch them in the field over there.
Yeah, if I go to Primark, they sell grow your own boyfriends, but I'm not going to buy one, Jack.
Why not?
No,
It's
but
got
that's not
enough
a
knocking on
rocket,
the
is
door,
it?
mate.
Buy the grow your own boyfriend and strap it to the rocket.
The grow your own boyfriend will probably be less aggro than a real one.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah.
I think that's why
Confirm
they
I
do
always
well on
took the piss
sales.
out of it. I've been big mistake.
Yeah, need one.
Do you
Right.
think he'll put the bins out for me though? It's the only request I have of
I
a
don't put bins out.
partner.
We talked about that last week, didn't we?
We did. Just leave
Or
them
is
out
it-
of the from.
There's a space gap. The time, when was it? A few
Time travel
weeks ago.
thing. No, was it
We're
last
time
week?
travelling.
No, it's the episode that goes out as we're recording this. So you
It's
won't.
about the bins.
Yeah.
I hate
last-
bin
Last
men.
week.
You hate
I
bin
hate,
men.
just disclaim, hate them all.
What?
Because they're all arseholes.
That's a bold
Well, every
statement.
single
Bold
one.
statement.
Every single bin man I've ever met, and there's been quite a few, because they block me wherever I'm
They block
driving.
me when I follow
they
them on
block the
Facebook.
road. They block the road wherever I'm driving.
Yeah.
So I actually think my old job just got sick of me saying I'm sorry I'm late, but actually a bin man was in front of me today because it happened quite a few
Like
times.
dog ate your homework sort of thing.
Yeah,
It's like, it's the
they
bin
were
man
like,
again,
oh,
man.
wow.
Bin men
Bloody
again.
bin men.
Was it the bin men again?
I do
Carl?
feel like, to be fair though, bin men are a proper fucking law unto themselves, though,
Yeah.
aren't they? They're just like, I do what I want, mate. Walk around the street, drive this big fucking wagon about, get out of the way.
No, it's true.
I-
I told Chris earlier, I said when I was pregnant, 8 months pregnant, a bin man got out of his little lorry
Threw a bin at her.
to come to my window to have a go at me and say, it's my right of way. And I was on a green light.
Not
I
his
would
right
love.
way.
I've never had an interaction with a bin man, so I can't comment on that. But if I was a bin man, I'd love to like angrily get out, go over to the car, and be like, "Oh, hey, bin."
We've been
Where you been?
Good.
I might change
Where
my
you
career for
really
that.
been?
Yeah, where you been?
Yeah, but where you were.
I smell like shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I think my bin man's got like a bit of a secret vendetta against me because, or it might just be me being bitter, but he always, whenever they empty it, they just put it in front of my car, so
Yeah.
I can't move my
Mine's
car
like
to
that.
drive.
Every time I come back, he's banged it. I put it like next to the garden. Every time I come back, he's put it in the middle of the drive, so I have to get out, move it, and then put it on the drive. It got to the point I got that mardy about it. I just drove over my own bin with my own car.
Just crushed it.
And I was like, right, this will teach you. I was rammed it out of the way. And then I just rammed it out of the way, and then I had to move it.
And you had a fucked bin.
And then I had a dinted bin,
See what
yeah.
I mean? Bin men, all
Yeah.
wankers. Have you met a nice bin man?
I've never met any bin
To be
men.
fair, mine are all right. Whenever I've spoken to them and said, like, all right, mate, they look mental. Because it's like it's about 7:30 in the morning, and they're just striding down the street like, "Oh, fella!" I'm like, no one is that happy this time of night.
Yes,
Their
in the
bedtime,
morning.
Yeah.
their bedtime's usually 1 p.m, innit?
Yeah,
Like, one in the
I feel
afternoon.
like-
My dad leaves
You-
beer out.
You what?
So you know if you've got your bin and then you've obviously got a couple of extra bags because you've had, I don't know, it's after Christmas and you've got loads of
Yeah.
extra rubbish, Dad will leave a crate of beer next to the bin so that they take his extra rubbish.
What if they think
That's
he's rubbish and
bribing
put it in the
No,
bin?
I think he leaves like a little note.
Is there like, I've left him out, they will come along and just go,
Merry
"Oi."
Christmas.
Fuck that shit.
I was outraged. I said, don't you leave beer for them. They're horrible.
They're
I
horrible.
don't like bin men.
So is that one of your peeves? Would you like to send that into Utopia?
Bad
If
bin
they
man.
can't- that's
Well,
not-
send it into the
I
volcano.
mean, in all fairness, I did write down many pet peeves because there's a lot of things that annoy me. Top of the list was Jack, but
We can't send him because we've got.
I'll just sit in his seat, but, but we're in his garage. We're in his studio.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't even need to hear the reasons as to why Jack's your pet peeve, but I agree.
Well, you've
I
known
know
us
that-
for a long time.
I know that I
I'm
will
not
agree with.
11 out of 10 good boy, I'll have you know.
You're not 11 out of 10 good boy.
I am 11 out of 10 good boy.
The only person that likes you, Jack, is
The
your
only person who
mum.
loves you is your mother.
Yeah,
How dare you?
because you're golden.
Firstly.
She likes you more than Chung.
Of course she does. Because, do you know
100%.
why? Because I'm fucking delightful. That's why.
Don't believe that.
Yeah.
I think Penny. I think your mum's just a bit. Do we say names on here? Are we allowed to say names? Because
Too
you
late
said my
now.
missus.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's not. That's not her name.
Just can't really say that name.
you can't
but
say
everything
that
else
name.
Is fair game.
I can't. Can we go?
Because of her profession, basically.
Something dog. Can we say something dog?
You can say our mum's name, Penny. That's fine. Yeah. We can't
Oh.
say my partner's name.
Oh, I thought it was on about Penny.
No.
I was thinking, what did Penny do?
Yeah.
What?
tell you
Oh,
what.
I know she does. Is she not bakes nice jam
Can't say about
tarts and
Penny,
cakes?
because otherwise everyone will know she's a secret agent.
Yeah, she works
I
in the
like
CIA.
Pete Dog. I like Pete Dog.
That's why
She's so
it's 'cause
cute.
she's so short.
She's the
She can-
cutest.
You would never expect her a CIA agent. though, would you?
No, go here, yeah.
Well, just put her in a jiffy bag and
Yeah.
post us to where she needs to go.
And then she just batter people with wooden spoons,
Oh, she would
rolling
kill them
pins.
with kindness. She
Saying
would
that,
actually
though,
kill them with
saying that, though,
kindness.
can you remember that time Mum tried to pull that taxi driver out of his window of his
Oh,
own
legit.
car?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe you.
She was fierce.
No.
She
Scared
was
me.
well angry. She'd had a lot of vodka.
And she was in the wrong after all of it as well.
And she was under the impression that we had paid when we hadn't. And this taxi
It was like
driver was
pre-booked.
basically saying, like, not in an angry way. He was just saying, like, can someone square us up with payment? Because obviously, like, I brought like 9 of you here and nobody's paid. You're all just fucking off. Nobody's paid me yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mum had insisted that she'd already paid and tried dragging this taxi driver out of the taxi to beat him up.
Through
He
the window.
insisted that she had paid.
So what it was like a family, like one of our uncle's birthdays, and Mum had organised like 3 or 4 taxis to take us from the village into town where the party was
Yeah.
and back. She'd given everybody who'd gone in the different taxis the money and gone, pay. One person hadn't. But Mum thought they had. So on the
he's
return
actually the
journey,
opposite.
everyone's like, see ya. And the taxi driver goes, hold on a minute, hold on, whoa. I need paying. And Mum's just like, fucking paid.
outraged.
We fucking paid.
I would
They're like,
love
well,
to
you haven't,
see
you haven't, I
this.
need it. And she's like, literally through the fucking window, grabbing him, going, we're fucking paid. And like trying to pull him out. She's like, you want to fucking settle this? And I was
just
like,
don't
and it's like,
believe
oh,
you.
yeah,
honest to God.
Mum was trying to scrap some taxi driver in a pub car park.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go then, kid.
So did you pay him in the end? Or
Yeah,
like,
no, she didn't pay him because he was just
He was
terrified of her.
terrified.
And then
went
she
home and
got
cried to
home.
his wife.
She got home, and one of them said, "Oh, by the way, it's that money because they never asked for it." And she was like, "Oh," so she had to ring him up the next day and go, "I'm really sorry, but
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think it was going to be like a situation where it's like, no, I haven't paid. And she's like, you're lucky. This time, you're lucky.
no,
on your way.
Instead, got dragged away. Yeah.
Your stepdad loves me.
He tolerates you.
No, he's terrified.
You are his worst nightmare.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I've stayed at his house, he just doesn't stay at his own house.
No.
Ben, is Coral here? Yeah, she is. Yeah, Colin, you come in and say, no, I'm going to sit in this conservatory in this chair out the way.
I'm going to pop in the shed
So
for 3
what do
days.
I do? I go into the conservatory.
Just follow him out.
Hi! And he's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
So
Do you need
do you-
anything from the shop?
Do you want to send bin men?
1,000,000%.
Who's going to clean up
See you later,
Utopia?
mate. You.
I
Well, they
want
don't
to
take
do
my
that.
bins anyway, Christopher. Which is why I'm outraged by them. And don't get me started because I pay council tax.
You know what my name is?
Not Christopher.
Oh, it is now.
It's not. It's never been
Oh, it's
that.
Christian.
Okay.
Would you like
Did it piss you
to...
off?
one.
Did it piss you off?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm
Would you
gonna-
like to shoot the bin man?
It's
Shoot
Christ.
them?
Yeah, press the
a little
button, mate.
shotgun on there. Press.
You can't,
You want
boy.
Ainsley Harriott to creep them out until they leave.
If there is an option for Ainsley Harriott in any situation, he's getting chosen over a
So
shotgun.
instead of
playing with a stupid shotgun.
Instead
Jack.
of getting rid of the
Jack,
bin
I'm not
men,
good.
you're just going to have
No,
Ainsley
Jack,
Harriott.
no.
They come to get the bin.
Jack,
Whenever they
no.
open it, Ainsley's
Jack,
like, give me a good old rub.
No, I want all the bin men to be greeted with, "Why, hello, Jill."
We could just make all the bin men Ainsley Harriott clones.
I love Ainsley
All the bin men are
Harriott.
Ainsley Harriott. That'll do.
I would be happy with bin men if they were all Ainsley Harriott.
Like, you know, like the clones off the
That-
Matrix.
Yeah.
They're like that, but Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with.
And they can roll around in the bin wagon, the Ainsley chariot, can't they?
Yes, they can.
There we go.
Oh, no, that deserves a...
Yeah,
boy.
No, that deserves a.
The Ainsley Chariot.
The Ainsley Chariot. Wow.
I am down for that. Have you got any serious peeves you want? Like, I know that was a
Where's my
serious peeve.
phone? I have a lot.
I have a lot.
I don't know.
Tell you what,
It's
you-
kind of in pet peeves /icks. Because I have a lot of those as well. Hence why I was thinking. Literally pet peeves. Pet
Just the
peeves.
word ick.
Pet
Is,
peeves, top one, bin lorry drivers.
there you go. What else you got?
What's up? What's next?
Now, I have a big issue with this one. Gentle parenting.
Right.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Give your kids a smack.
Oh.
Pack it up.
Controversy.
I know. All right, maybe not that extreme, but I'll tell you what it was. I was watching TikTok
Yeah.
and there was a girl on it and she was looking around schools for her child and she didn't like that they had a red light
she loses.
system.
I got the wrong
She's
end of the
looking around.
stick.
No, sorry.
She's just going to
She
all
had
the
dementia.
schools.
No,
going,
she was-
Is my child here?
No, she was looking around open days for her child to start
Yeah, right,
school,
yeah.
and she is all for gentle parenting. So she's saying that she doesn't like the traffic light system, because her child shouldn't be put on the spot if they're being naughty. So they're just going to allow to. What?
Yeah.
No, that's pathetic. How's your child ever going to learn?
But on the spot, like.
So you have a traffic light system, so you have a good day is green. If you've been a little bit naughty, but you're okay, it's in yellow. And if you've been naughty, you're in the red.
Yeah.
But because her child's name would be in the red, that child is being penalised for everybody in the school to know that her child's been naughty. But if your child's been naughty, they've been naughty.
It's
Yeah.
alright to be in the green.
That's like-
It's
equal
okay for her
opportunity.
child to be in the
Like,
green
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that means that they're a good child. And I was like, nah.
Yeah. No, that's just
you
saying
deserve to go in the bin.
My kid's good, and
Yeah.
that's that. Like, no,
But
your kid
no.
has to actually be good for that to happen.
It's like we're moving into a world where you're not allowed to discipline or tell your child off, and I'm not okay with it.
We're
I
balanced.
get really
yeah,
mad
yeah.
as someone who has a child who deserves to be told off sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're hitting me round the face, I'm not going to just be like, oh no,
Yeah.
please don't do
Yeah, that's-
that.
yeah.
Could we maybe stop that
No,
now?
I
Yeah.
really
You
don't
think
think
that's-
that's a good idea.
Please, it's more
That's
detrimental
so
for them.
kind.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you tell who's
No.
not a parent
Yeah.
in that conversation?
Yeah,
They
it's like,
can't-
that's
if
so
they-
unkind. Yes.
If they think that that's acceptable and they get away with it, then they're going to go
Exactly.
out somewhere.
That
So they're
just
going to
gets
do to
mo-
someone and
yeah,
they're going to
just
get a proper smack. And
Yeah.
then they're going to be like, oh,
it
that's.
it just gets more and more extreme. So, like, if they're like, oh, well, you don't get in trouble for being, misbehaving and stuff,
Yeah.
then that grows into, oh, well, I can just beat this person
Yeah.
up and I won't go to prison. It's fine.
Exactly.
That's it.
They need to know boundaries.
Yeah.
Children
I
need
mean,
boundaries.
I don't agree with like smacking your kids, but I do like
Disciplining
Yeah,
them.
like they're
Yeah.
going to get a punishment of
They need
some
to be
form
told.
for not
but so
behaving
there's
right.
consequences.
Because I've said for years, and don't get me wrong, I've never really found the right words for it, but I think you need to have an element of being scared of your parents.
100%.
Not scared.
Yeah, not
per se, but
terrified,
as in,
but yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the easiest example I've got is when Mum used to say, "Right, I'll get the wooden spoon," or when Dad used to just go, "Right."
No,
Everyone would
if
go,
you're-
"Fuck."
Yeah.
anything
We've
your
pushed him
dad
too far
says.
here.
Because your dad is the most laid back person,
Yeah.
when he would lose his shit,
It's
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
too far,
Yeah.
innit?
you know, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'll upset him.
You guys can deal with it. I'm not dealing
everybody
with
goes
that.
quiet and just
You've
sit
had,
there like
you've had the joys of that. For anybody who's watching, Coral is
Yeah,
mine
you
and
don't
Jack's
even
cousin.
told anybody who I am.
You're a famous TikTok influencer.
I'm not. My child is.
Yes,
The
correct.
one that I don't gentle parent. Don't gentle
now she's
parent
famous,
my child.
okay.
And she is.
Do TikTok.
Yeah. My child is not
finish my
gentle
TikTok.
parent. She doesn't have a gentle parent at all. And she's doing all right for herself. So at the ripe old age of 3.
Covered in bruises though.
Yeah, never mind the
falls
scrapes.
over a lot.
Never mind
She's
the
doing all
scrapes
right.
on her legs. She's all right.
Character
I've kicked
building.
fuck out of her loads and she still ain't died yet.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in using the right sort of language, if that makes sense, but having a backup to that. We have like one of these. It's like we have like a timeout step for our kids, and it's like if you misbehave or but we also kind of package it as like if things are getting too much for you in this situation, go sit on timeout, and you can tell me I'm going on timeout, and like kind of grow in that a little bit. But like,
So it's not like a.
have
It's
to
not like
communicate.
it's not like it's not
It's a place
as
that can be
negative,
seen as-
you know
So
what I
you
mean?
have to communicate
Yeah.
effectively with your child. If you raise
Yeah.
your child to think that they can do no wrong,
Yeah.
in the big wide world,
Yeah.
not everybody's going to be raised that way, and you're
No.
giving them a false sense of reality.
Yeah.
Whereas I've always spoken to Ella like she's an adult.
Yeah.
Even at 1.
Yeah.
And she's throwing her porridge on the floor. I go, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I literally will talk to her. I go, well, that was a stupid thing to do because now your porridge is on the floor.
Yeah.
And if you met her now at 3, she talks
She
to you
understand- yeah.
and she
This is a
interacts with you much
point.
like yours.
Yeah.
They interact with you as an adult.
Yeah.
Something I don't understand, right, is because I agree with that. I ain't got kids, but I agree with it. Like, talk to them like an adult, and then
Yeah.
like their verbal skills, everything will become better. Why are kids programs talking like all that bullshit? Yeah, all that fucking
All that pack of bullshit.
Let's just face it, whoever made In the Night Garden
Is
were on
obviously-
some kind of
It is, man.
opioid,
Yeah.
weren't they?
But why do
Did
they
you
think?
make it?
Well, no, it's my planet.
That's his own planet. That's his own
mate.
planet.
That's what goes on.
In the Night God's a documentary
Oh, you
about
mean-
where he comes from.
That's
You
what
mean the
might be a son,
Tombley
isn't
Boos
it?
and the
That's the one.
Hahoos, or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they're called.
They got all bits going on, but why do they think that'll teach kids how to be retarded?
I think there's an element
Yeah.
of like
grow out of
some
it quite quick.
research of stuff.
But surely
like
it's
that.
better to not grow into it in the first.
Well, no. Like,
No, because some of it's
for
still like
instance,
Teletubbies
Ella-
is like a lot of that. I think the idea with that is it like helps like grow the their communication skills and helps them
Yeah.
make the noises to grow. Like
In the
you
Night
don't just know
Garden-
how to go. Hello, my name is so and so, and I like
Just
to.
grow up, shouldn't they? Like,
Yeah, like in the Night Garden where you're from,
yeah.
that they're little then, they can't really talk at all.
Yeah, Mac Pack is
It's all
tiny
colours.
as well.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
the
more
rest-
sensory.
Yeah.
Because they interact, they see the colours moving around. It helps them in
so
that
it's
sense.
getting
So
them
by
to
the
make
time
a
they can
noise
talk, they're not
before-
really into that program
That makes sense because
anymore.
I always thought like
It's
I don't
about
get why they do
education.
it because I didn't learn how to speak till I was 9, but
Sorry. 9.
It was 10.
like 24.
He just grunted in sugar.
How
is what he did.
endearing.
Yeah, it didn't make any much sense to me because I was like, stop teaching kids how to talk like not real words.
Yeah, I mean that's one like with our kids. I've always kind of been like, "Come on, then, mate, let's change your nappy."
Yeah.
And like talk to them like normally. Whereas I don't think it's when you kind of go in like, "Oh,
Yeah, well, we say that actually.
Yeah,
but
John
one of
Fi-
the funniest things your missus, which is her new name, did was when with your first. Are we allowed to say your kids' names?
Yeah.
Okay, with Elsie.
Yeah.
She handy dandies.
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah.
that?
I
When she
mean,
was getting her changed.
looking back,
She
I
was like,
realised-
put your arm in the hole. Oh, handy dandies.
Yeah.
I was like,
I forgot about that.
It was a-
I've done it to Ella.
Yeah.
It was at that point I realised that she should have been medicated earlier.
100%.
Which is making
A
up
year and
kids'
a half,
songs.
well, probably about 4 years after that, when she's going through severe therapy and medicated, I'm like, oh yeah, we
That's
probably
where
should have done that
handy-dandies
before.
came from. Yeah, that was the peak.
Yeah, the handy dandies tipped her over the edge, didn't it?
Yeah, what a lot of people didn't.
Handy-dandy.
What a lot of people didn't realise is that was usually followed by 2 hours of crying.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
Yeah. So yeah, smack kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just gentle pet.
Yeah,
just
I know what you're saying. It's them
pansies.
fucking.
I can't
Yeah,
cope
Yeah.
with just I just don't like gentle parenting.
Yeah.
And it's been all over my TikTok, so it's been riling me up.
It's a very fine line, isn't
Yes,
it? Of,
100%.
like, being like stern, and I mean it's difficult as a parent anyway, isn't it? But
Yeah.
when you're just being an absolute fucking sap,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh no, stop that,
Is
please.
it
And
very
then there's the
noticeable with
Yeah.
the kids where they do the
Yeah,
gentle
you
parenting?
know,
They're fucking
they've
little
usually
shits.
got a name like
Ethan.
like Blossom, or
I know a child film.
no, but you know
My mum's okay.
the sort of no, but like
Someone they're not a Blossom.
earthy names, like hippie
like
names.
Rain.
Yeah,
Like in Friends.
yeah.
You know what name I hate? Wraith.
Wraith.
Why do people
That's
call
not
it?
really a name, is
but
it?
I know it's not, but you see people that like at festivals and that they're like
Wraither,
don't wear any
with a
clothes and
fur.
have like no Wraith is in like W R
Rafe. Oh, I
A.
know a little boy called Rafe. Who's a
Yeah.
Tom
No, rewind.
He's a cute
How did
little
you
It means
spell that?
WRAITH.
Yeah, he's got a 7 in it
Isn't that
somewhere.
Wrath?
But, no, Wraith.
I
Like,
know there's Rafe Spall, the actor.
like
That's
WAITH.
RAITH, I think.
Well, I think it looks like Wraith. I don't know. I hear people call Wraith and I don't like most of them.
You know, that's just a noise.
I
Yeah.
just think you should call everyone's kids like Elon Musk does and just call them Exashay 12.
Sachet 12.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not
what his
real,
kids
Jack.
called. That's what his kids called, Exashay 12.
It's got like-
Sachet.
Exashay 12.
But it's not. How do you think?
Ketchup.
How do you
How do
think
you think
that's
that's
spelled?
spelled?
Sachet.
No. Yeah.
Exashay 12.
Sachet away, mate.
KNOBHEAD.
Has it got numbers in it? I think it has.
Right?
It's got like
No,
hieroglyphs
I feel like
in
I'm on
it.
It's
countdown
spelled
now.
XAEA-XII.
Got a dash in the name.
Like Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
no, I think I spelt it correctly.
It's because it's like a scientific equation. Or
Yeah, it looks
That is
fucking
the most
stupid. Is what it
It looks
is.
ridiculous
like the
I've ever
next
seen.
like X-Men film. That's what that looks like. It's like X-Men 2.
As someone who used to work in a secondary school,
Yeah.
I struggled with names on the daily. That I wouldn't even attempt it.
Like, okay, Jeff.
Yeah, I'd go no.
Yeah.
I'm not even. This is no stupid. Tell your dad, grow up. Yeah.
Get off his
Hey,
bloody
Dad, to
Call of
grow
Duty
up.
and his PlayStation.
Tell him I want a car, but grow up. Okay.
Shall I be any Peeves?
I've not got any peeves. It was just that fucking dream that was going on. And,
Okay, and the sponsor.
yeah, and there was something I wanted to know. Why did he sneeze twice?
I don't know. I've always been
One
intrigued
for a
with
wish. No, one for a wish, two for a kiss.
What? Did you sneeze when that kid grabbed your balls?
That's a.
Can you cough, please, sir?
What? It was weird actually. That it's kind of a. I guess it's probably another molestation story. But when I
Wait,
was
what?
in primary school, if I sneezed, like at dinner, I don't know why I always sneeze at dinner, but like the dinner lady would always go, "Oh, one for a wish, two for a kiss," and I'm like,
Nonce, straight up.
"Don't kiss me, don't do that."
Two for a kiss.
But then he walks off trying desperately not to sneeze again. Like, God, sneeze, kiss me.
No,
The
I'm
motivation was for the getting the wish. It wasn't for not getting kissed. I was like, "Oh no, I can't have a wish now."
Free for a
I just
shag.
need a bit more clarification. What do you mean? Why do you sneeze
when you
twice?
sneeze, every time I sneeze,
twice, don't you?
I sneeze a lot more than twice.
No, but you never sneeze once.
I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. On a
I'm not
day
joking.
like
She's not
today,
joking or exaggerating. This is serious.
Yeah, on a day like today where there is a lot of pollen and I'm wheezy from it as well, I shit you not, I must have sneezed at least 20 times today.
allergies in it.
Yeah, I'm allergic to air.
Yeah, and
I'm being
flowers.
serious.
Kids
I'm
got-
allergic
kids and
to
flowers called
all
blossom.
the fine particles and pollution in the air. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, hay fever.
No. It's all year round.
It's
Yeah,
just hay
hay
fever,
fever.
isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it's hay fever.
No, it's not hay
Yes,
fever.
it is.
Hay
Hay
fever's
fever is an allergy of pollen, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Not
air.
to be
I'm talking
confused.
about dust. I'm talking about flour. I'm talking about thin
can't be
particles
air.
in the air.
You're allergic to the air. You're not
So I
allergic
went to the
air.
doctors. So I went to the doctors because my eyes kept swelling, and he said, "Well, you've got severe allergies to fine particles, and there's dust everywhere. There's nowhere in the world there is no dust. So you're going to be allergic to everywhere you go."
You're
So I have to
literally
take-
allergic to everywhere
Yeah,
you
so
go.
I have to take
Fucking fanny.
I have to take antihistamines every day.
And you were slagging off general parents.
But so for me, do I sneeze just once? Probably, but I might then sneeze 2 hours later.
If someone said to you,
not
right, you
like-
can pick.
What do you mean?
I know what
If
you're
someone
saying.
Why
said
do
to
you
you,
sneeze twice?
going to
What?
Utopia, you can pick one thing to be. You can either be into rockets or you can be allergic to everything around you. What would you pick?
The Rockets, please. I'll take the Rockets.
I'm not even as bad as my brother and sister. They're even worse than me.
What are they allergic
We're
to?
all just weird.
Yeah, well, ginger. I think that's the thing
We
about it.
are ginger. I mean, my brother needs no explanation.
No, he's an anomaly, isn't he? Like, he is just an entity, I think, is Carl.
I've never met anybody like him,
No.
and I will never meet anybody like
No.
him.
No.
I also can't describe him apart from. If you want to understand him, go watch Uncle Carl's Super Sounds over
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Boy George geezer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's him.
We'll have to
The
try and get him
golden
on if he
boy.
wants to.
The golden
Yeah,
child.
watch
Once
it,
we've got
watch
this
it.
driver on with guests on,
Yeah.
we can get a real one on.
Yeah.
How did that
Actual
come
real
about?
guest.
Was he just like, hey, Boy George? He was like, you play piano? Come on, then.
No, that's what he does
his
for a
job.
living.
That's
That's
his
his job,
profession.
Oh,
He's
so
not
it's like
He didn't
He
just
didn't
like,
just turn
he
up
was like
one day.
wandering out of a swamp and was like,
what
oh,
you said
boy,
about-
I'll play piano.
He just today,
Carl,
I'm going to
I
go
wouldn't be
find.
surprised if that actually happened.
I'm just going to go
Came
to
on a radio
find
frequency.
today. I'm going to go find Boy George and I'm going to tell him. I'm going to play keyboard.
Boy just
for
said he
you.
was like, hey, are we good keyboard? Yeah. Come on then.
To be fair, in all seriousness, how did he get that job? Did you have to like do
That's
a
the question
piano
I just
interview?
asked.
He would have done an audition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would have been like recommended from somebody else in the band.
Right, that's it. He
And then
didn't just
would
turn
have
up and go,
auditioned.
Super
Sounds.
Boy,
No.
hired.
You're hired.
Uncle Carl's Super Sounds, for reference out there, everybody, is my brother with an afro.
Yeah. A real
making
afro as well,
music,
isn't
high as a kite in his old uni flat.
it? Yeah. That is his legit hair as well, isn't it?
It was when it was
Yeah.
back combed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He drew on a mustache.
When he had one.
I like that.
Yeah, he's a strange old boy.
Yeah. Okay. Are you got any pages you want to send?
No, I'm just coasting
cooked,
on,
mate.
coasting on the
Can I say a
whiskey.
little thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I was on bus club the other day, and
Yeah.
I had a bus fort, okay,
Yeah.
like shower forts, but bus fort.
Yeah.
And I was looking at a view, and like, that's a sick view.
What?
That.
Bus.
Bus thoughts, you know.
I thought you said fork. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't sneeze twice. So Gladys had to keep a distance. I wasn't having that.
That's why I went to Google that, didn't I?
What, bus
Why did you
fork?
sneeze twice?
Oh yeah.
You do
Sorry,
the
that's my
research.
bad.
Sharpie.
Yeah.
Go.
So I was like looking at a view, and I was like, that's pretty nice, that view over there. And I thought, a view, when you look at a view, they're always like a good view is never somewhere that you are. It's always got to be away from you. And then if you were over in that place, then you wouldn't see that view, would you? So a good view is something you can never be in.
But you can appreciate.
Yeah.
It's mad that.
Yeah,
That's
you
how,
appreciate
that's
a
how it
view.
works, I think, though, mate.
Yeah, but it's
It's
the fact
just
you can.
things that have just
Yeah, if
done.
you were there, you'd
You're
just have to look up.
Yeah, if you're there, you have to look
No, but
around
it's like,
you.
I was looking at clouds. I was like, it'd be sick of being them clouds. But then, if I was in them clouds, it wouldn't look like that. It
No,
wouldn't look
it
good.
just look white.
White
And then,
or
and then
fog.
it'd probably where the bus was, because that'd be a good view to look at. That
Yeah,
looks
you
sick.
might look
But
at the
then
same
look
thing
at
as
the bus, and
is
it'd be
a
like,
good
it's just a
view.
smelly old bus.
Talk about Gladys like that. She
No,
sounds
she
lovely.
smells different.
She smells like talcum powder and piss.
Lavender, the good old lavender spray.
Yeah.
She smells like my mum.
But yeah, like the
No, your
fact
mum
of
smells like
thought.
bleach.
Oh, my mum bleaches everything.
Maybe that's why he's sneezing so much.
Maybe that's why all of her kids have got an allergy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never been
because
allowed
Our
real.
whole house has been disinfected our
You're not
entire
allergic to
life.
everything, you're just allergic to sniffing bleach.
No, it's really bad.
because
My
you-
dad walks in and goes, "Oh, she's been bleaching," and his eyes will start streaming with water. "Oh, she's been bleaching again. I'm off back out."
It's 'cause
She
you've
bleached
never
the
been-
kitchen
yeah.
doors once and ripped all the paint off it. She went, "Nige, you need to repaint these kitchen doors."
Clean though, innit?
He said,
Wow.
"Why?" Well, I bleached them. I didn't realise that the paint would come off.
Yeah, you're
That's
putting
true
neat
story.
bleach on it, Deb. You're not even watered it down.
No, it's pure bleach.
Wow.
Bleach is strong,
That is
man.
probably why you've got allergies. You've never
Yeah.
been exposed to like
It's
any kind
always
of
Debbie's
bacteria,
fault.
is
It's
it? Yeah.
always
You've essentially
Debbie's
been
fault.
raised in a lab, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be also why
Explain
no
a few things.
children came out the way they did. I mean, you can tell the story of what happened when we were on holiday and we FaceTimed my mum.
Oh yeah, she was excited because she bought another mop for just the doors and walls.
The good
Yeah,
one.
just the doors, not the floors.
Yeah, that she was like, I've got
Got to
that.
keep them separate. Were they the
She
same?
had a
Yeah.
new mop. She was giddy like Christmas.
Okay.
And it's just for the doors and not the floors.
Nice catchy rhyme to remember.
Did she have the same mop, one for the floors, or was that
She
different
has
because it had
separate
different
mops,
apparatus?
Separate mops for separate things. Yeah, you're not allowed to use the kitchen sink either
Why?
because she doesn't like watermarks.
I think you should do what them people do. You know, when there's like loads of dishes and that in the sink, just print out a picture of the clean sink.
Just I said, why did you get a stainless steel sink if you don't like watermarks? Because it looks nice, Cora. I said, yeah, not when you use
Just
it though.
get a photo of a sink, put it in a
Yeah.
frame, like, because that's what it's for, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, my mum should have a camera follower at all times. People
I feel
wouldn't
like
believe it.
it would be a good like documentary, like a day in the life of.
Fuck off, Kardashians. Let us have a go. Actually, don't. I like you, Kardashians. I actually like.
Yeah, because they do watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest
I
followers.
like him.
We've been watching that recently. That show annoys the living fuck out of
Why
me.
am I
What, the
watching it then?
Kardashians?
Yeah.
Right.
Why do you
Just
Oh,
watch
the
I
it?
can
recent bit.
name 'em all
I
and
don't
the
watch them on
kids.
purpose. It's Amy's watching
I just fell over and started.
it. No, just because.
Fell into the
Help
episode.
me get away! Help me get away!
No, because I make tea, we sit down for tea, Amy goes, do you want to watch anything? I say, no, because I'm going on PlayStation afterwards, so put what you want on. She's like, okay, well, I'll watch the last of this Kardashians then.
Kardashian.
And I'm like, alright, and sweet. But look, Mike, don't get me wrong, I love Travis Barker, but ain't he turned into a fucking
Oh,
knob?
was you watching the
a
wedding
melt.
episode?
Yeah.
Absolute
got
melt.
ya, got
He's one of
ya.
my
Right,
heroes.
the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
they're weirdos.
Right, the thing that gets me, right, is like, that obviously we're organising a wedding at the minute, yeah? And
Oh, yeah?
whoever it is, Cunty Kardashian or whatever her name is, which one is it?
Courtney.
Courtney. She's like, oh, like, everyone's just been so nice about organising the wedding. Like, Dolce & Gabbana just, out of the goodness of their hearts, said you can use our house and it's amazing.
I need to
And,
stop you there, Jack.
It's
That
so good.
is-
And, like, they've just been setting up all week for the rehearsal. And, like, they've just been using helicopters and stuff to drop the pianos and things in. And I'm
Jack.
like, out of the goodness of that, no, it's because you're fucking famous, mate.
I actually
I'm
thought she
gonna
was
drop
in
him
the
a
room with us
message.
then. That impression was so
Thanks.
accurate.
I'm going to drop Dolce & Gabbana a message and be like,
Uh-huh.
they're doing it out of the goodness of their fucking hearts, gives a go.
I would like to say that's not an accent from a man that's watched it accidentally. That's been practiced.
Practice.
But
Yeah.
just,
I was
You
trying
watched
to
it.
find horse racing.
You watched it from day
And
one,
I've
you
watched
have.
7 series of it.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch Pornhub, and the next thing I know, I was on fucking Kardashians, wasn't I?
He's done it again.
He's done it again! I watched 9
bastard.
series of this, you fucking bastard!
You're a bit behind because there's about 17 seasons
There
now.
we go.
Your feet
I'm
go.
not ashamed to say I am a reality TV whore.
Yeah.
I watch it
like
all.
the trash TV.
Oh, I live for it.
It just
I
does my
absolutely
fucking
love
head
other
in.
people's
She's just
drama.
like, it's just the way she was like, oh, out of the goodness of their hearts, they've let us borrow. No, it's not out of the goodness of their hearts, is it?
Everything's
It's because
money
you're
orientated.
famous and it's exposure.
Yeah.
Like, if I messaged Mr. fucking Dolce tomorrow, I was like, hey,
Gabbana.
geez, you did it for the Kardashians, gives a go on your house for a bit, he'd be like, hey up, mate, gets fucked.
I don't think you get a response.
Exactly.
You might be
He
left
wouldn't
on
be
red.
like, yeah, no worries, mate. Let us know when you want it. I'll get the piano airlifted in. Fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
No.
See,
Grow up.
I obviously I'm a big Travis Barker fan. He's been like my idol since I was a teenager, and I've literally just gone more and more ashamed of being like a fan of his because I remember
watch the Kardashians
I remember
because it's
watching
so
on
cringy.
MTV, you know, Cribs, MTV
Yeah.
Cribs. So there was, it must have been like, I don't know, 20 2002, something like that.
2002.
Basically a lot of years ago. So when he was like a cool rock star punk, and it was like, oh, I'm Travis Barker, welcome to my crib, and he's like, look at my fucking cars, and look at all my drum kits, and we're like, I'm just in here. This is the Black Eyed Peas in here for no reason at all. We're gonna make a song, and I'm just like, that house is sick. And he's like, look at my pool, it's got fucking like a grotto and everything. I'm like, that's sick.
That mad sick.
He's
rich
just
dude.
done one.
They always went in the
fucking-
fridge, didn't they?
Yeah,
Always.
He's just done one. Is it for fucking Vanity Fair or whatever? That fucking thing.
This is my coffee
He
maker.
opens the fucking door, right? He's wearing this like bin bag onesie, right?
I saw one in that. Have you watched this wedding thing?
Not
There's
fully.
one scene where he's just walking up wearing like a fucking. It's like a slang
Bit of
kit,
sweat
like
suit.
a black slang kit.
No, this is
why are
like
you wearing this?
PVC
Sweatsuit.
boiler suit.
Oh really? I saw one.
And he's like, yo, come in. And he's like, yeah, we booked a architect to come in, and he
Looks
just
really
he got to
soft.
know our mood, and then we just like he opened all this wall up, and we just like to sit in front of the fire and suck each other's toes. And then
Yeah.
Courtney waltzes in. She's like, hey Travis, show him your matcha. And he's like, oh yeah, I like to make smoothies. And I'm just like, fuck you fucking sap, grow up.
He's a
I've got a
sellout.
theory.
That's what I mean. He used to be so cool,
He's like,
didn't he?
Kanye's had his day. They
Yeah.
ruined him.
I've got
Come
a
on in,
theory.
Travis, you're next.
I
But
think
he
for the
talks really
Kardashians,
soft.
for the Kardashians, these boyfriends are just like a fashion accessory.
Yeah.
Because like it was one, they all dated
Oh,
black
no.
people at one point, and then they got rid of all them because it's not fashionable anymore. And then they got all these like they got who is it? P. Davis,
like-
Travis Barker, all the edgy
crackhead
skater
looking
ones.
sort of like,
I
yeah.
think it's just like a bracelet. It's like
Yeah.
a little fashion accessory. Then they'll be out at some point. They'll all get like I don't know like. Marvel Iron Mans or I don't know, well, something else that's new going on. We'll go with
I
the
don't know
trends.
if I agree with that.
I definitely do. One thing that
Because
annoys
why
me.
would... Because it's,
I feel like with
me
them, it
explaining
seems like
myself
that.
would be... It's
What do you mean,
lost
why
on you
would? The
guys.
Kardashians aren't a family, they're a brand.
Yeah, but what were they before?
Cunts.
It's lost on you guys. Because I
to be
watch
fair,
it, I know.
I mean,
So
I know
Chloe-
nothing
I
until
rate them as
Courtney
business.
sucked off that
business.
geezer.
Oh yeah, what they've
Sucked off that
done.
bloke.
Yeah, but like Chloe, who is one of the other ones,
I haven't.
she
I
will
hadn't
keep
heard of
going
him.
back to her ex that openly cheats on her time and time again as a fashion accessory. That's just because she's being an idiot.
I hadn't
She's
heard,
going
new
back to
fashion
a
accessory.
I
toxic
hadn't heard
man.
of any of these people till one of them had a dick in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Not
But he's
one of
paid the
them.
bills,
Well, no,
mate.
that's not
Maybe
quite
you should put a
true.
dick in your mouth.
I'll give it a
Because
go.
do you know who?
If it means I get that much, if you can say to me, you suck his dick, and I'll give you all the money in the
Well-
world, I'll give him the best blowjob he's ever fucking had.
Right, so they didn't make all their money because of Kim's sex tape.
I think that was the catalyst.
But they have
The
like
catalyst.
they've got quite a colourful past. Obviously, Bruce was famous in his own right.
Why, what was he?
He was an Olympic gold medalist,
Nah,
huge athlete, and
never heard of him.
Denied.
that's because he now goes by Caitlin.
Yeah, never heard of her before
Yeah,
she had a dick in her mouth.
and also their dad was O.J. Simpson's lawyer that got him off.
Oh, orange juice guy.
He also played Ross on Friends.
No, that was just
Who's
in the
this?
docu-
What?
That was
Is that
just
not
in
real?
the remake. No,
played
that's
Ross
not
on
real.
Friends.
Courtney,
Caitlyn Jenner.
Courtney's
David
son.
Schwimmer played Robert Kardashian in the OJ show that they remade.
I see. Right.
I'm a-
sure,
I-
sure.
so I
If
mean,
you
I'm a
spend more
real
time watching
reality TV
actual,
whore.
real, like good shows on Netflix instead of fucking Kardashians, mate.
Yeah.
No, I actually
should know
watch
this, yeah.
most reality TV. It's quite pathetic,
Do
actually.
you know what I'm watching at the moment? Peaky Blinders for the third time.
Oh,
Fourth time, actually, I think.
Is that it? I thought you just had that on all the time.
I'm just currently going through it again. I've started Sons of Anarchy again, though.
You just start loads of stuff and
Yeah,
then just never
that's-
bother.
I'm
that's-
halfway
the
through Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but tell us, Jack, why you stopped watching Breaking Bad.
Gotta stop going gym.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason.
How does that-
Why those are related, I have no idea.
He watches it on the cross trainer or whatever.
But I can't watch it
But
unless I'm on the cross
in his
trainer.
little fucking brain, that's the only time he can
that's
watch it.
because we've always said it.
Yeah.
Because Jack is autistic.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
I
So he
don't
has
have
to
time
watch the
it. If
same
I need-
thing over
If
and
I'm
over
watching
and
it, I
over
need to pay
again.
attention to it. So I don't want to have it on when I'm cooking because I won't pay attention to it. So when I'm cooking, I need to watch something that I don't need to pay attention to.
But well, you've already seen it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put.
He likes what he likes and he knows what he knows.
Exactly. That's why I watch Peaky Blinders while I'm cooking, because I don't need to pay attention to it. I just know. It's like, all right, Alfie.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already know what's happening.
Okay.
It's just background noise.
Do you know what,
Background
Jack?
noise that I can follow.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Okay.
I have a couple of shows like that that's like comfort shows.
Modern
Yeah,
Family I'm on at the
Friends.
moment again. Fucking
Yeah.
love
Big
Modern
Bang
Family.
Theory.
Yeah, I have like a load on rotation. Me and the missus. We have like New Girl, Brooklyn
Oh, I
Nine-Nine,
love New Girl.
Big Bang Theory, Friends, and Good Place. They're like the 5
Yeah.
shows that we'll go, oh, we'll finish that. Put that on again then. I'd love to see the
love
watch
New
out.
Girl.
I don't-
Schmidt is my soulmate.
Yeah.
I don't
1,000,000%.
I don't watch them as such, but if ever I'm just putting like background noise on the telly, it's always some variation of Cops.
Traffic cops.
I say some variation of Cops because sometimes it's like traffic cops, sometimes it's border force, sometimes it's
Jack likes his like,
My
his
fa-
tactical stuff.
yeah.
Your TV's like what? If I went round my granddad's house.
Yeah.
with it
Yeah,
on?
you know that because there's that one where it's like I can see that your card says no.
Yeah, like Australian.
But then there's also my favourite one at the minute, which I like, but I don't know what it's called. I think it's like Border Force or
That's what it's
something
called,
that.
like Border
No,
Force.
but there's a different. It's called a different one, but it's the same
That's
thing.
a weird title.
But it's the Irish border, and it's
Oh,
all the
no.
Irish customs officers. But it's filmed in like
no.
1992. They're all going around in like high-vis jackets with Vauxhall Astras, and they're like, "Where are you going there?" It's like, "Oh, I'm going down to the market there selling my stuff." And it's like, "You can't go down here, and you ain't got a right permit there." It's like, "Well, he's got a lorry full of sausage here, and he can't be letting them sell that." So the lorry full of.
Can you talk in that accent the whole time when
Don't say that because he will.
Don't tell me that because I'll do it and I'll fucking get stuck.
It's the only time I enjoy you.
I get stuck on it and then eventually it happens for so long you say, can you go back to your normal voice? And I say, fucking no. Do it, I won't do it. It's not happening.
I actually like you so much more.
You are more
with an
likeable.
Irish accent.
I'll stay Irish then.
Why, you want me to be your friend?
I'll do whatever. I don't fucking mind. Let's do it.
like a drunk Ronan Keating, aren't
Exactly.
you, mate?
Yeah.
The thing is,
Say
I
life
do
is
this
a roller
accent and
coaster,
everyone from
please.
Ireland goes, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You got to say life is a roller coaster.
What do you mean?
What
What do you mean? Life is a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's a famous Irish saying.
Exactly, but
Ronan
it's weird.
Keating
I
said
can't
it.
quite do it because there's like Northern Irish, and then there's like what I think what I do is like a bit of a boat Irish.
Okay.
Boat Irish.
Yeah,
I was talking to Robbie about it a while ago.
Yeah.
And he was taking the piss out of me and almost
almost,
a little bit getting offended because I listen to people like him, and I also listen to people like Murph, who I used to work with.
Yeah.
And he doesn't sound like this because
Yeah.
he has deep voice and he speaks like this and he goes, "Oh, you fucking gulugulumgalesh, you dirty rotten bastard, yeah." Yeah.
Sometimes where you're meshing it sounds like the actual Irish person I know.
Yeah. Got a fucking nose as big as Capard
It's
Mountain.
taken me about 15 years to be able to speak his language.
I've never seen a bigger idiot in all my life as you.
That's Ferg.
Yeah.
That is
That-
Ferg.
yeah.
And he has got the most Irish name you've ever heard.
Exactly. Fergus McDougal.
No, Fergal Fitzgerald.
Did you just...
Obviously.
Whoa.
Someone did.
Shut
Heard
up,
it.
Ferg.
Heard it.
Whoa.
No, that fell off
Did you just do a Trump, Sharpie?
No, I bet it was his belt.
the chair.
I bet it was your
Can't
belt.
do a Trump. I'll probably poo myself.
Did you just do a Trump? On that note, we've been recording for an hour. Shall we have a little
Okay,
break
we should have a
before we
little
get
break
into
and then
the...
get into the bulk of the episode, really,
yes.
shouldn't we?
Okie
That's a
dokie.
while, isn't it?
Yes.
Lovely job.
Yeah. See you in a minute.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye.
Utopia Project.
What's happening, Utopians? We have got some news for you. What have we got to tell them, Sharpie?
We have got some magic new merch going on, we got the Tupties.
The Tupties.
The Utopia Project Tup T-shirt. Tupty. Available now on www.tupod.com.
Yeah. Or as the normal person would say, tuppod.com.
Oh,
That's a good way of saying it.
Tupod.
Yeah, we've got a T-shirt. So if you want to support the podcast, get on there and buy yourself a little bit of T-shirts.
You can buy yourself a little bit and you can buy the rest of it as well. I'll get the full thing. If you buy half of it, it'll be a bit cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, £25, they can be yours. Tell you what, you give us
Free
25.
shipping?
Yeah, you give us £25, we'll give you one for free. How do you like that business
sounds good.
transaction? Doesn't
That sounds
it?
good. I
Yeah,
realised
man.
I just went to look at Jack. He's not on this advert.
Get yourself rolling around in a Utopia Project tee. You can have one in black. You can have one in white. There you go.
Yeah, support the pod.
Utopia Project.
So here we are in the National Treasures vault with a guest.
Me?
First time we're bringing a guest. Well, a guest on the video side. We did an audio ones years and years and years ago. But so, yes, the idea of the National Treasures vault is that one of us will go down to the Utopian Bazaar and we'll bring back something that we want to bring in as a national treasure into Utopia. And Coral, you have something for us.
I have.
What have you found from the Utopian Bazaar?
What have you
Uber brought it in a nice brown bag.
Yeah.
A bit of ASMR.
Like a TikTok unboxing.
There you go. Hi. What I brought in is quite possibly the something in this that gives me the most joy,
Yeah?
including my child.
Yeah?
I like this more.
This is more than your own child. Your
Like, I
own.
can't get enough.
Kind of that gentle parenting.
Get out. I enjoy this. I just can't get enough.
Yeah?
What I would like as a national treasure,
Is it a picture of me?
you wish.
Oh,
It is nothing more than a legend, a living legend.
it's a picture of me,
It's
isn't it?
Miriam Margolyes.
Wow.
Who?
Are you taking
Oh,
the
I've
piss?
seen
I've seen her.
Miriam Margolyes.
I don't know what she's from, but I've seen clips of her.
I beg you to go down the rabbit hole of videos
Okay.
of this woman.
Yeah,
She's
there's
a
one of
living
her-
legend.
There's
one
She's
of
in Harry
her.
Potter.
Isn't there one of her coming out of like a pool or something, and she goes, "Ah, well that was fucking awful."
She's a lesbian,
Right.
and she's very open about it. She was on an Irish TV show not long ago saying,
did not realise she was a
would-
lesbian."
I would give anything to be Irish. I'll go down on whoever I need to go down on to be Irish on live TV. She's a legend on Graham Norton. She talks about everything.
So is she an actress then?
She's an actress and she's
Yeah.
been around for a long time, but she says exactly what's on her
yeah,
mind. She has no filter,
You seen that bit
which
about
is
the
my
apple?
goal in life, which I think I do quite well actually.
Yeah.
Have you
I don't really have a
you
filter
seen that bit
at all.
about the apple where she's like, "Oh, I've heard that you'd, rather have a nice crisp green apple rather than sex," and she was like eating it and being like, "Well, if it was good sex, I'd rather have the sex,
seen it.
but if it was shit,
I'd rather have an
the apple."
Yeah.
Fuck, it says that is.
She was on This Morning, and she always says something wrong every time she's on This Morning. And then once she was saying how she was saying about being described as fat. She was like, "But I am fat, so I don't see the point of me having to not say that I'm fat when I am fat." Like, what's offensive about the word fat? She was brilliant. Yeah, she's like, I'm actually disappointed in you, Chunk, that you didn't know who she was.
I
Found
kind of
the best
recognise
picture
her.
of her
Was
possible.
she in Heartbeat?
No.
She looks like a character from Heartbeat. Was she
Face.
married to Greengrass in Heartbeat?
The only green grass I know is that nonce on TikTok. You know what
I haven't been on TikTok.
In the swimming pools.
I've been on TikTok.
Yes,
Paul
yeah. He lives
Breach.
round
Paul
here.
Breach,
He
yeah.
is from Lincoln.
Green
Oh, am I allowed
grass.
to say where you are?
Yeah.
We get
Obviously.
mobbed by all the
All the
viewers.
fans.
Yeah.
I got
Just
spotted
don't
by
give
a
away
fan the
the
other
address
day.
of the studio.
I got spotted by a fan the other day.
No, you didn't.
Legit.
We both
yeah.
did.
Both did.
I was
Got spotted
same
by a
night.
fan.
Two different people.
To be fair, it must be a Lincoln thing because when my video was viral, which I've got a viral video on TikTok, guys.
You haven't, Ella has.
Well, it's my video.
I own the rights.
It wouldn't have existed if I didn't capture the footage.
Bertha.
nobody wants. Nobody wants to go and shake hands and go, "Oh, I really want to meet him. It's Ed Sheeran's producer." Do they?
I'm not.
They want to
I'm
meet
her
Ed
mother.
Sheeran.
I'm her mother.
No.
She would be nothing without me because she wouldn't exist.
That's really nice.
I know.
We're all
Oh, I've
friends.
turned into a gentle parent.
Anyway, right, more to the point, I want to raise the fact that obviously you brought this. I appreciate the fact that you brought
I
this.
framed her.
Right? Did you frame her for this, or is
Yes.
that just one that you've taken from your house? Do you just have that up in your house?
No,
Just
I
let it go in.
mean, full disclosure, I have a whole gallery wall in my house, And I've got lots of frames, which are just spare frames to put up. So she is just one taken out of the pack.
Right.
But I specifically printed her off to put in a frame to bring here.
Can we keep that in the studio?
Yes, you can. I wanted her to stay forever because I just
we can
adore
start.
her.
First guest.
I've picked the best picture of her.
I mean, I enjoy
see
it.
that?
Can you sign it?
I will superimpose another one.
Yes, I love her.
Can you sign it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I should have got Ella to sign it. She's the famous one.
I'll tell you what we can do. If you want, you can like sign the frame.
I'm annoyed though. I've chipped the frame on the way here.
Oh,
All right,
no.
you can sign the frame, put the date you was on the show, and we'll stick it on the wall.
Yeah.
Put her here.
And then when we get big
On
and
the
famous,
table.
Sharpie's really
We'll
nice.
get a picture of that on Instagram as well.
I think she looks nice there.
Yeah.
when we get big
I like
and
that,
famous,
actually.
you
Yeah.
can be the first ever guest.
Approved.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Approved.
Can she go?
I think that's. I mean, that's been decided already.
You know what the best thing about
Please,
this
Chunk,
is?
go on TikTok
Yeah.
and type in.
I feel
She's
that-
Miriam Margolyes, but
Yeah.
I for years thought she was called Margoyles.
Okay.
You know what the best
Yeah.
part about you bringing her is? Chunk's got a drawer now.
No, I haven't, because what I did with Nick Cage, as you'll see, is on the screen next
Yeah.
to Sharpie Pin.
Yeah, boy.
I found that on Google.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be
I'm
one
gonna pretend
of
I can
If
see.
not, I'll draw it.
peering through the window or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend I can see the
Yeah,
screen.
isn't it good?
So it's great in here.
If you look...
You're looking
just-
at a
if
cherry
you get-
bakewell the other way.
Oh,
Yeah.
cherry
No,
bakewell. Oh,
no.
delicious. The cherry bakewell, do you eat the cherry or do you just take it off?
I'll
Bin
flick
that.
that at someone.
Bin
That's just
that.
the
No,
way.
why would you get rid of it? That's the best
I
part.
like it.
It's
Yeah.
called a cherry bakewell.
I eat a cherry bakewell in a very specific way.
not
If you don't,
exactly the
nobody goes,
same.
oh, I really fancy a bakewell.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No.
exactly the same as the bloody gherkin in a cheeseburger.
I don't
You've
like
got to have
gherkin.
it in there or on there to throw it away. That's part of the
I don't
ritual.
like
No.
gherkins.
No,
Plain.
to eat it as
No,
part
I
of the
don't like
burger.
I don't
Gherkins
like
cannot be
gherkins.
spoken
I
of in Utopia.
Because all I'm doing is throwing it out, but it's got to be in there for me to throw out. That's part of the ritual of it.
No,
It is.
No, Jack
but
would,
you know
Jack
when
would
you
have-
go eat it.
When you eat a cherry bakewell, do you nibble the bit around the edge?
I am
No, I
one.
break that
Oh,
off.
of course
I,
you do.
I break that off and put it in the bin.
No, I nibble the little pastry
No.
out alive.
When we brought Cherry Bakewells into the National Treasures Vault,
Yeah.
I nearly died, didn't I?
Why?
Yeah,
Because I
'cause
put the whole. It was quite a claggy one. I put the whole
Oh,
thing in,
no.
and all of it, all the icing just stuck to the roof of my mouth, and then all the crumbs I just breathed in all the crumbs. And if you go back and listen to that,
He started
I
choking.
wish we had. We was filming it then. I wish
Yeah.
we were.
He
Because
started
I literally,
choking.
everyone was like, "You're right," like a fucking seagull choking
They
on a
need like a
plastic
little
bag.
that's
choking
it,
hazard on the packet.
Yeah, at the end I was like, "Tasty."
Yeah, I love it.
Right, is Battenberg not in there?
It hasn't been brought yet.
Fucking Battenberg, mate.
fucking
Yeah.
I love Battenberg.
Some madness.
Yeah, we was trying to explain to Sharpie. That was last show that's gone
Yeah.
out today.
Oh, I've seen it. Go watch it, guys.
He was trying to explain that Battenberg isn't just marzipan. He
No,
thought marzipan
there's a
and
cake.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the flavours though, man.
But it's cake and marzipan. What don't you
almond,
get?
it's almond flavouring. Same as cherry bakewell, it's
Well,
almond
that's like
flavouring.
saying a chocolate flavoured cake with marzipan on it. You wouldn't
No, I'm
understand
on about
the
marzipan
flavours.
right now.
Don't get touchy with me.
I love the flavour of a cherry bakewell and a Battenberg and a marzipan. I love all them flavours. you
And
know.
a marzipan.
Yeah, but it's the flavouring is almond. But I've never had an almond and gone Battenberg.
I see what you mean. Okay.
I've got an almond because it's an almond.
An
Like-
almond or an almond.
We had this last week
Oh
as well.
no.
The Great Almond Street Hospital. That also doesn't taste like Battenberg. It
And it's
tastes,
not spelled almond.
tastes like sass.
It's
Maybe
almond.
maybe it's what you're eating it with. So if you had an almond wrapped in something
Battenberg.
cake, would it taste like
Yeah.
marzipan?
Well, I guess everything tastes like the flavours that you tasted.
Yeah.
Surely. Like, I don't understand what your argument is. Like, of course, an almond is going to taste like an almond, and Battenberg,
Yeah.
believe it or not, will taste like Battenberg.
But
No,
what
if you
flavour
have a
is it?
chocolate
Almond.
orange cake without the orange, it's just a chocolate cake. Did you know that?
Again.
if you had a chocolate orange cake but just took the orange out, it's just chocolate cake.
And if you have
It's
a
the
chocolate
same
orange
discussion.
cake, but without the chocolate, you just got a satsuma.
Yeah,
if you have it all together, you get diabetes, but we carry on.
That's like saying I could eat a cake that tastes of orange, but then an orange tastes completely different. Yeah, it's because it's in a cake.
So, like, have you ever eaten almonds and gone, that tastes like marzipan? Because if you eat
Marzipan's
marzipan,
got
they say that's supposed to taste like almond.
But marzipan is sugar with an almond flavour, like a lot of sugar.
But it's not almond flavouring.
It's pure sugar with an almond flavour.
It's pure delicious flavour, but almonds just taste like cardboard.
Delicious ain't a flavour.
No.
Speaking of flavours, can you tell us a part of the interview process? Can you tell us what?
Jack, right.
We're not doing an interview.
Hold up, right. Hold up.
I know we're not doing an interview.
Right, we've been through this. So, one, we talked about doing an alternative commentary for the coronation. You said, no, we don't want to do that because it's a Sunday. And ever since, all you've banged on about is, so what are we going to do for this alternative commentary? Jack was still not doing it, right? And then when we're like, right, we're having guests on, we're like, we said, didn't we? He had a problem with it, sitting down and discussing a format for when the guest was on. We don't need this. We don't need a format. Why do we need a format? So we can tell the guests what to do when they come. They won't want to do it. I'm like, they're coming on our show. They'll do it, right? You said, oh, we're doing the interview process. No. And then, what have you banged on about since?
What have you just said to
the
me?
The interview process.
Can I tell you why I said the interview process? It's just how my brain works. Because of the way we're sat. In my head, I'm like, this is like an interview.
Yeah, it feels like one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what can you bring to the team? My question was... I know it's not an interview. That's why immediately afterwards I said, I know it's not an interview.
I bring shorter storytelling than what Jack brings. Did you hear what I just said? I said I bring shorter stories than what Jack does.
Shorter stories.
Because Jack's stories are ridiculously long.
Exactly. Short stories ain't got nothing on my extra long short
God,
stories.
it's like worse than watching all 3 Lord of the Rings films.
At the same time.
It's so long.
They should have just flown there, shouldn't they, really?
Watch all 7 Harry Potters.
Yeah.
And you will still be banging on about the same thing we asked you at the
I'm
start.
still talking about rockets, man. Start me off with rockets. I love rockets.
Rockets.
What I was going to say is, can you... I love my dog. I love greyhounds and rockets. Put a rocket on a greyhound.
Fire. I love fire.
Oh, I love fire. Stop distracting me.
Other things in his head.
How many times can I interrupt Jack before he loses his
What
shit?
does Dr. Pepper taste like? What flavour is Dr. Pepper? Can you name me a flavour that is in Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, it's dandelion and burdock.
No.
They're different. You
It's a
name me a
sweet
flavour.
dandelion and burdock.
No.
but it
If I
is,
say
though.
what is in
No, but it's-
Dr. Pepper,
It's dandelion and
an
burdock.
ingredient that you can taste in Dr. Pepper.
Dandelion and burdock.
No.
You can't.
Well, how can
Can't.
you tell me I'm wrong?
No, because you name me
Taste is
an
a perception.
ingredient.
If I perceive it to taste like dandelion and burdock, to me, my taste says
Let me
dandelion
just have a
and
drink
burdock.
of this.
What's a burdock?
Lovely
No,
tomato
but it is all
soup.
subjective. It is all subjective. 'cause
What is
they-
a burdock?
That's a question. Nobody knows the answer.
Why does dandelions taste like that?
I've always glossed
dandelion in
over
the field.
burdocks. I've always glossed over burdocks.
Yeah, true.
I'm like, it's dandelion and burdock. I just hope that everyone accepts that.
Burdocks are known for Dr. Pepper, innit?
Yeah, burdocks.
More
pepper.
importantly, why are there no dock leaves about when you ever get a nettle sting these days?
Always.
Where are you
doubly.
going to get a nail stick? I don't have them in my house.
More to the point, where did rubbing a dock leaf on it come from, and what is a dock leaf?
Probably a nonce.
Just a big green leaf. You go, I'll stop it.
It's Dr. Leaf, isn't it?
Dr. Leafy Pepper.
Yeah, what the pepper? You're mixing, you're going to blow up, you are. You've got too many stories going
Dandelion
on.
and dock leaf.
Dandelion and bird pepper, yeah.
But yeah, Dr. Pepper tastes like dandelion and burdock.
It don't.
An ingredient, you name it one ingredient
Name
of
me an
that.
ingredient in Coke.
Black.
Black.
That's a colour.
black
If
water
that's
and
the case,
fizz.
then dandelion and
Well,
Dr.
sugar.
Pepper tastes
Sugar,
like black.
loads of sugar.
Yeah, there's
You know
that in
something
Dr.
that isn't
Pepper as
like an
well.
actual flavour.
What's the flavouring in Coke?
Black.
Don't answer my question with a question.
It's hanging out.
This is just a tiny insight into how me and Jack have lived our entire lives.
You know, just before the break when she said, I've been trying really hard to wind you up and you ain't bit. Great. Good job. Well
Reeled you in
done.
now, Jack.
I'd like to move on from this section, please.
You're in charge of the interview.
You made it into an interview and then didn't like my answer. Oh, I've not got the job because I don't think that Dr. Pepper is black. That was...
Right, let's not bring race into it. We don't know what Dr. Pepper race
If
is.
Dr. Pepper is black, then let him.
We're not getting into that whole debate.
Just let him black.
Why are you coming here saying Dr. Peppers can't be black?
If Piers Morgan identifies as a black lesbian, he's free to do so.
I did see that. I was
Yeah.
very conflicted by his statement.
He's
Yes.
an angry man.
I quite like him.
Can you remember that time that Coral put you in a suitcase?
Yeah. It wasn't just Coral. No, in her defence, it wasn't just
I
Coral.
just pushed him down the stairs.
It was all of you. And I was having a great time until I heard someone, from the blackness of the suitcase, I heard someone go, let's push him down the stairs. And I was like, I don't like this ride anymore.
Don't be pushing blackness down the stairs, Jack.
Yeah.
We'll pass those times.
Chris, it was me.
Was it you?
I've got a very hurty elbow.
Hey, but actually, this is a really cool story. A woman went to prison because she
Did she lock her husband in a
locked her
suitcase and
husband
forgot
in a
about
suitcase,
it?
forgot about him, and died,
Yeah.
and then she got done for his murder.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, do you
count
know
the
why she got done
blessings,
for his
Jack,
murder? Because she
actually.
fucking murdered him.
She forgot. So they had an argument.
I forgot I accidentally stuck that knife in that bloke 12 times.
I'm so angry. Get in the suitcase. Get in that suitcase now. I'm going to go to bed. And then
That's a normal thing, isn't it?
suffocates, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But so you're
Why would you come
whinging about
downstairs
the
in the morning?
suitcase, Jack.
Yeah, but I'd imagine her come downstairs
You
in the morning
didn't
going,
die.
whereabouts is Dave? Who put his suitcase here?
Oh, it's a
I'm
bit
gonna make
heavy.
breakfast. Like,
Did I leave
where
some
do you
food
think
from
he's
holiday
gone?
in that suitcase? It's got a bit of a
I
stick.
feel like that relationship was so whipped, he's literally not even screamed, he's just gone, I'll just die then. Do it quietly! Yes, miss.
We've all been there, mate.
And he did.
I'll just die then.
That isn't
Wow.
funny.
Okay.
Woo, back in the room.
Yeah. Shall we move over to the Thunderdome?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we've got that one, haven't we?
This is where I'm
we
gonna
need
be
to
on
welcome
fire.
him.
We need to welcome
No, we're on
what's
fire,
her
you're
name?
on the
Miriam.
Miriam what?
Margulies.
Miriam Margulies.
Right, ready? You bring
Yeah.
Are you doing the horn?
I'll do
A bugle?
Yes.
I'll do the chit. I'll do the bugle.
Miriam Marzipan.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Right.
When you press
We're
it, it
both
stops.
doing the bugle.
Bear
You
with, we
press
have
it.
some
Like car
technical
doors.
difficulties.
There you go.
Welcome to Utopia. What's her name?
Miriam
Marzipan.
Margulies.
Margulies the Dr. Pepper.
Miriam.
Dr. Miriam
Just Miriam.
Bamberg.
I love
Yeah.
her.
Should we see if we can get her on the show? She'd be sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Give her another one.
She did a podcast with Louis Theroux once. That was a good one.
I bet that'd be good.
It was good. I love Louis Theroux.
Shall we go over to the Thunderdome?
Let's go Thunderdome.
This is where I'm top tier, isn't it?
Utopia Project.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is there no sound bed in the Thunderdome?
I did turn it up. There we go.
Ah, there we
Turn
go.
it back up now.
Hello, Thunderdome.
Right. You won't be able to see the images, but I hope you'll know who they are. Anyway.
Oh, you didn't know who Miriam was.
Was trying to.
If you want to glance when they come up, you can do it.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a good angle.
We're trying to aim the Thunderdome to be something related to the guest in some way.
Oh, no.
No, it's not as bad as you think.
Favourite
Yeah, I
Dr.
think
Peppers.
I think you'll enjoy this.
Do I get to choose as well?
You get to help
You get
pick,
one of the
yeah.
deciding votes, yeah. So, so those who haven't watched or listened before, the Thunderdome is where I give the boys a category or a field of work. They bring someone from that field of work and we pit them together in a top trump style battle. One will be welcomed into Utopia and the other will be cast into the utopian volcano.
Or shot in the
Never,
head.
ever to be seen again. Or, as it turns out, most of the time, Jack just shoots him in the head. Yeah.
Ainsley Harriet, then.
So, we are doing this week, what are we doing?
We are doing
Best female icon.
Oh,
I think my interest,
okay.
yeah.
And can I just say, you have both gone two very different ways on that.
And
really?
also,
You shoot mine, then
just-
you're going to get shot.
are we just elaborating here?
Yeah.
That, so if it's to do with the guest, you're saying that I am also a female icon?
Yeah.
You? Thank you. That's on the record. That's all I need. I can go home happy.
So
now.
I would deem, because I know who the contenders are,
Yeah.
that Jack goes first. It's not a funny thing that he's brought, but it's very different to what you've brought, and not what
I'm
you'd
so
expect.
intrigued.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Okay, I'm worried. I'm worried that he said that.
If someone would like to do my soundboard,
Yes, I can do
I'm
soundboard.
hoping I'm about 2 minutes ish, but I'll just keep going. So
Are you ready?
whenever you are ready,
Get
yeah.
about a minute and a half to.
Have I got to try and guess as well before he says who it
It's
is?
like a
can't.
game.
Don't shout it out, but if
No.
you know, then
Yeah.
When you get to the end, yeah.
Your time starts now.
She was born on the 29th of January 1954. She is an American talk show host, television producer, actress, and author. In her early teens, she was sent to Nashville to live with her father, who proved to be a positive influence in her life, as she received a full scholarship to the Tennessee State University, but left to pursue a career in broadcasting. She excelled in the casual and personal talk show format, and in 1984 she moved to Chicago to host the faltering talk show AM Chicago. Her honest and engaging personality quickly turned the program into a success, and in 1985 it was renamed, and the program became the highest rated television talk show in the United States and earned several Emmy Awards. She has engaged in numerous philanthropic activities, including the creation of her Angel Network, which sponsors charitable initiatives worldwide. In 2007, she opened a $40 million school for disadvantaged girls in South Africa. Ooh. She became an outspoken crusader against child abuse and received many honours and awards in many organisations. Nice. You ain't got time for me to go through all that she's done, because the list is endless.
I guess.
She is a big dick swinger. It is
Oprah Winfrey.
It fucking is.
Yeah, legend.
A metaphorical big dick swinger.
Oh, I bet if she was to have one, it'd be the
It'd
biggest.
be fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see the image, but I'm 90% certain she is actually Ian Wright. I think it's a government conspiracy.
I can't unsee that.
Match of the Day at the Weekend talk show.
Stop it.
It's not a photo, is it?
No, all of them. I looked through it. I thought, has someone hacked Google?
Please do a side by side.
I think they've replaced
I
every
love
image
Ian
on the
Wright as
internet as
well.
well.
Ian right.
That pose sort of looks like she's on the football field, and the hair and that has just been superimposed to make it look like that's
You
definitely
sound
right.
like he's fucking done it again. Offside, Ref.
It's the
I
big
do
dick
like
swinger,
Ian Wright
Ian
as well,
Wright.
actually.
Oprah, right.
It is. I noticed it first on that interview she did with Harry and Meghan. I was like, that's not Oprah.
Well, it begs the question: have they ever been in the same room
I
at the
don't
same
think they
time?
have.
I don't think Oprah's ever interviewed
Do you know
Ian.
this is completely off topic. There's actually a conspiracy out there that Sam Smith and Adele are the same person,
I doubt it.
Really?
because apparently, yeah, it was on TikTok though. So, as you can tell, I watch a lot of TikTok. If you slow Adele's voice down, it sounds like Sam Smith, and if you speed up Sam Smith's, it sounds like Adele. And they've never been in the same room at the same time. They've never been to the same award shows. They've never been in contact. Never met.
They just
So
don't
there's
like
a theory.
They said the same about Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z, didn't they?
I don't know about
That's
that.
worth a look as well.
Yeah,
because
what-
if
it's the same-
you pitch down Nicki Minaj, she sounds like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, that is Adele
Yeah.
and Sam Smith.
Yeah.
But given Sam Smith's new outbursts, don't think they're the same body shape.
No,
That's
I
a
don't
good
think
way
so.
to put it, isn't it? Outbursts. He was definitely
I've had a lot of-
gently parented as a kid.
Yeah, I can't get enough of all the remaking songs and saying them instead of the name, like Themanizer, oh, Themanizer. I can't get enough of it.
I think there's a bit of
It was
conspiracy.
one night
It's like-
stand.
it's them.
But I still need love because I'm just a them.
Yeah, he did a them. I feel like a them.
I think there should be a conspiracy out there that Sam Smith isn't actually Sam Smith. He is actually
Adele.
he's either Sam Smith or It could be
A joint of gammon.
equally a $14.99 joint of gammon from Tesco.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Yeah.
without question.
Why did
I've
you
got
wear
a
that
picture of him on a
balloon?
dinner plate in my phone. I've got a meme.
Why did he wear that balloon? Why did he show? What do you think, Sharpie?
That balloon.
Why did you wear that balloon?
Because he wanted to look like a rotisserie instead of a gammon.
Well, yeah, well, there's a quote I heard the other day, and it was like, if you ask a question, you're a fool for a minute. If you never ask a question, you're a fool for your life.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's for only a few minutes.
Yeah, it's a question many people have asked.
Yeah.
Why did
Nobody
he wear
knows,
that
mate.
balloon?
I think it was filled with farts. It looked really.
It's the same question as to
good, did it?
yeah, it's the same thing
I
as
bet it
why
was
did
filled with
Lady Gaga
gravy.
wear a dress of meat?
Tasty.
Why?
If he's a gammon, I bet it was filled with either gravy or mint sauce.
You think?
Yeah.
Or just
I
like
bet it
fucking
tastes,
just chassis
good.
Think it
cakes.
tastes nice?
I bet it'd carve a bit off. Oof.
Could be a bit
Tasty gammon.
bit
Any-
chewy.
anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
Oprah Winfrey.
Anyway, Oprah Wright.
Yeah. My theory is that she died a few years ago, and Ian Wright went, "Well,
I'll just
I'll
put
do
it
it.
on.
She's earning more. I can black this. That's definitely a good Halloween costume for him, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
right, Sharpie, who you bring him?"
I'm not
don't
going
want.
to tell
Should we
you.
do the actual
I'll
thing?
do that before I go in with it,
Don't
yeah.
tell who tells it is first. Your
I'm
time.
bringing Ian Wright.
We'll lay down some facts.
Off we go then, mate. Your time starts now.
Yeah. This lady was really famous. I would even say she was probably one of the most adored female icons of her day, and even still on today as well. She was an incredible activist in many ways, covering the youth, drug addicts, the homeless, and the elderly. She was even president of Bernardo's, which is a good word, isn't it? From 1984 to 1996, and the president of the Great Almonds Battenberg Street Hospital from 1989 until her untimely death, plus loads more good things as well. This woman went against the grain, faced with adversity from a big bunch of knobheads, and still managed to far surpass her job's expectations, plus all of the good things she has done in the world. In many ways, this woman has led a tough life, and it ended in tragedy, with a lot of speculation as to the happening of her death. If you haven't guessed it already, it's
I
of
guess?
course,
Can I guess?
go on.
Linda LaHughes from Gimme Gimme Gimme.
Exactly. Princess Diana as seen on the crown.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I thought Queen Elizabeth, and then he said untimely death, and then I
Denial.
thought Princess Di.
Yeah.
Never
And
crossed
that's
my
exactly
mind.
what she did.
It never crossed my mind.
Mainly as well, because
Honestly,
like she.
Never got that.
Well, I got it.
I feel like my choice would have been Linda LaHughes.
Who's that?
It's
Oh,
before
no.
his time.
You've never watched.
He's only-
Have you got a photo of her as well in
Yeah,
the
she
back?
looks. I've got a picture of her.
In the frame.
I will put a photo somewhere here as well.
No, I compared a picture of my daughter to her once.
Oh, all right.
Because she put some glasses on.
That's a yeah.
Did. That was good. That's good.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
good. I think I liked it.
Well, then it must have been good because it was a rare thing for you to do.
Yeah.
So, but I went with her because I
Linda
fucking hate
LaHughes.
the royal family. I've seen that
From
before.
Gimme Gimme Gimme.
Played by.
And here is Ella dressed as Linda LaHughes from Gimme Gimme Gimme.
Who was she played by? What's her name? Kathy Burke.
Kathy Burke, who is actually a
she
female
plays
icon.
Perry out of Kevin and Perry.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Joe sandwich, please, Miss Patterson.
Yeah.
You cheeky
So yes,
girl.
Sharpie. Why did you
Yep.
bring?
Because I fucking despise the royal family. I fucking hate that institution, man. And
Yeah.
they fucking
They
killed
bombed her.
They bombed her up, mate.
Yeah.
Well bad.
You'd get on well with my mum.
I fucking hate him.
They fucking did
Surprises
though, didn't
them.
they?
Well, legit, like
Legit.
did
I thought
loads
this
of
was a
good.
bit. I thought that was like a walk into a joke. He's like, no, agree.
They say, what'd you get if you cross Prince Philip and the Queen? Killed in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Oh,
she
ouch.
did fucking loads of good for
Facts.
people.
Straight facts. They did it. They did it. You killed her.
Fucking done it again.
You get the show shut down.
Don't
Yeah,
get
no, careful.
King
You
Phil, if
careful.
you're watching, mate, you and your big old
I
fingers
don't know if he's going to be watching.
got
I
involved,
think
didn't you?
it's King Charles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
King Philip was
King
was-
Phil, isn't he dead now?
Not
Yeah, he's
Phil,
dead,
yeah, he was
proper
never a
dead,
king.
dead.
Sorry.
Queen is dead as
I
well.
do apologise, Charlie. Sorry, mate.
I
You
can't.
carry on.
Does anybody else just automatically think of a spaniel? Because I do. Whenever it's King Charles, I'm like, spaniel. I just see a dog with a crown on.
I will now.
No, all I can think of is, you know, them red sausages off of the chippy.
What, Savloy?
That's the one.
He's got Savloys for fingers,
Savloy's
hasn't he?
fingers. He's seen his fingers. He's got gout, man. They're fucking huge.
Oh no!
Got gout on the
He did
finger.
have a
seen
big
his fingers?
balloon,
I don't
didn't he?
want to.
Oh, mate, they're disgusting.
Maybe he was trying a Sam Smith thing.
I'm going to show you a picture.
No.
King Charles. It is Charles, isn't it? King Charles's fingers.
This is Coronation Chicken next week, isn't it?
Yeah, Coronation Chicken time.
King Charles coronation quiches. Look at them bastards.
Again, Fred.
Time for a
Charles's
fiver.
hands. Look at
That
that.
is the hands.
It's all right, Jack. I will impose it in.
They're the
'Cause you
hands of
can't
someone
see
with
them.
liver
Oh, God.
failure.
Yeah, he's not doing well, is he?
They're not healthy hands.
No,
They're not healthy hands. He's a healthy hand.
Do you know, obviously ahead of his coronation
They
They're
were warm.
this
swollen.
week.
And to let you all know, we'll be doing an alternative commentary on the coronation.
Ahead of his coronation, which I think it was this week when it goes out. Can't remember which. Have you seen what they're doing as the ultimate coronation dish?
Chicken.
Coronation
What?
Ham and
Street.
cheese sandwich.
No, quiche is what they're telling people.
Fucking go on, quiche! I'm about that. That's the only
Look,
thing.
family now, look
Nah,
them
give me
now.
a fucking quiche. They can get shut down. I've had enough of that
quiche.
I'm
shit.
offended because Greg James said he fucking hated quiche.
I don't
he was
like
I hate
quiche.
No, quiche
I'm
is
not a
good.
fan.
No,
I'm
I'm
not a
opposite. I
fan.
fucking love quiche.
just
I
a really
fucking hate
thick
those
omelette.
dirty bastards.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
No, I
Quiche
like
is
it.
delightful.
I have a ritual with quiche, okay? Because I love quiche that much. I like it hot or cold, but I get impatient, so I cut a little slice out and I have that cold while I'm waiting for a minute in while the rest of it's going round the microwave. So I
I've
get
rarely
it
had a
bored.
warm
Just-
quiche.
I'd have to tell Coral the story of the quiche and Creamfields.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have
that's
I not
good,
heard
isn't
this
it?
story before? When was it that Sharpie ate about 35 packets of mini cheddars?
That was most Fridays, like, when we used to go out a lot.
Yeah.
That's, to the point where some of our friends that travelled up to see us, that he now has the nickname from them as Cheddar
Yeah.
because he just
Yeah.
had cheddars. So the quiche, when we went to Greenfields, Sharpie, we went shopping before and he just panic bought. So I'm like, right, I can buy stuff for the weekend. He was like, right, I'll buy, I don't know, 16 banana loaves and then 10 quiches. That should be fine to take camping for 5
It's
days.
got all the nutrition.
And he,
This egg-based product that needs to keep refrigerated. I'll take it in a tent in a
So-
field for 3
Right.
days.
That's all right, we figured that out, didn't we?
yeah, so we turned up to the festival. He hadn't brought a tent. He hadn't brought anything. And
I did bring a tent.
no, you didn't. You brought a ground sheet. Is what you bought.
I
didn't
think
have a
I have
ground
heard this
sheet.
story before.
And he
Back in like the Bug Jam days, I think
yeah,
you've spoken about
and
it then.
You got pissed, didn't you? And then offered everybody on the campsite quiche as it was
I
coming
was being
past.
very generous.
And then
that day.
it became a thing. 2 days later, we had these young people come and go, "You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, not bad, not bad." And it was the,
Oh, sorry,
it was
just
like
do your rewind.
Yeah.
Do your rewind. You just said we had these young people come.
yeah, these young. These
How old are
youths-
you?
Young whippersnappers.
These young youths came and said, "Hey fam, you got that quiche you've been talking about?
got a food, bruv.
No cap, give me that spare
was-
Man
quiche,
keeps
bro."
saying he's got quiche, yeah?
It was
Where's my
literally-
quiche?
Man's holding the food.
It was literally like we was drug dealers, and they went. His missus came over after he'd been talking for like 10 minutes and went, "Have you asked him yet?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Ask him about the quiche." And he went, "I'm getting to it." He was like, "I heard you got
God.
some quiche."
Yeah, I offered it to them on the day like when I was pissed, and they were like, "Nah, man, I don't want that quiche." And they fucking sit in the red like
He grew into a volleyball.
in their little it's going around that little microwave, wasn't it? While they're enjoying
is a
their little
volleyball?
bit. What?
He was gone then. He was committed.
Volleyball's like a tiny quiche, little pastry bowl, isn't it?
They have prawns in it though, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're fucking gross. But if you put egg instead,
Fucking gross. If you make them real big, I like them.
make it real big and fill it with egg and ham and cheese, it's quiche.
What's a Lorraine?
What?
Yeah, why is it named after her? Who is she?
She's that old
Quiche
off
Lorraine.
telly.
Did she make it? Did Lorraine invent quiche?
She might have done.
Probably. She's really big fan of cheese and ham, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
egg.
And just
Pastry.
eggs in bowls.
I'm a cheese and bacon quiche man.
Anyway,
Anyway, Thunderdome.
So
Yeah.
what we're saying
Oh,
is,
yeah, back to that.
really, I fucking hate the royal family, and it's all about Princess Di. She had a shit life. She
You
got
like
fucked
Princess
over.
Diana?
Yeah, I did like her because
Okay.
she got fucked over by the royal family and they killed her. for being nice.
No, it was a political podcast.
Yeah, very serious. So the
Probably
idea is what we do.
opinion.
The concept of this is like how they come in has changed over the years, but basically we kind of go on how they will affect Utopia.
Okay.
That's kind of what we discuss.
So I've got to pick a winner.
Yes. So obviously, Lady Di is going to do a load of good shit, but there's not a lot to fix in Utopia because it's a utopia, innit?
Same for Oprah though. She just talks.
Yeah,
a
but she'd
lot.
be like, and you get a car, and you get a
You
car,
get a candle.
and
you
watch
get a
Match of the
candle.
Day.
You get a card, and you get a card.
So, yeah, I'm open to ideas, really.
Yeah, I want you to fight for your pledge.
Fight for our pledge. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I'm kind of
Two
being
men
swayed
enter.
to Princess Di.
I think she needs a bit,
well, this is a
bit of a
pathetic
win.
fight.
This is how it
This is
often goes.
ridiculous.
If I've got to fight for my
I
own,
came in for
like
a
she's a
tussle.
fucking like I had to cut that down big things for the amount of stuff that I
Yours
was.
is definitely a better Halloween costume for your
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to dress up as Lady Di, would you?
Yeah, it's not gonna be scary.
No,
is
not
it?
that. It's black and white. At least that one's in colour.
Is that a race joke? I don't know.
I know, it's a bit on the
I don't
fence,
know,
that
it's
That's a
one.
fact. That's a colour picture. That's a black and white picture.
I heard it when I said it. Let's just
You gloss over it.
let's move past that.
Right.
But Lady Di had a load of shit all her life. At least I think we should bring her back and
Resurrect
like,
her and
give
bring her
her
in.
like a Greg's or something.
Give her a crack.
I bet she never had
That's a
enough.
consolation. I know you've been blown up in a
Yeah.
tunnel, but
By your
sausage
mother-in-law.
roll? Sausage roll?
I
She's
think
never
if it's
had a
between
Nando's,
death and
guys.
being in a hole and a Greg's being alive, I'll take the Greg's.
Yeah, I guess.
I know
yeah.
you got blown up by your mother-in-law, but have you ever tried a festive bake?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm more of a Couplands girl.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
They have a chocolate toffee Danish.
No.
Divine.
Oh, bullshit,
I like
mate.
Curtis.
You don't get no chocolate toffee
No.
Danishes in Greg's.
Greg's festive bakes, mate, are where it's at. I live for festive bakes.
What's wrong with Macca's?
The only good part
Nothing.
of
Grow
coming
up.
Nothing's wrong
Stop
with
eating.
I don't
McDonald's.
trust
go to
any
Baker's.
food.
I had a McDonald's in Dubai because I insist on trying a McDonald's in every foreign country
I went in
go
Egypt.
to.
That was mad.
Yeah, I had a mushroom beef burger. It was really nice.
It's not a beef burger.
No,
then,
there's
is
a
it? If it made
burger.
mushroom.
It's
Ain't
got
mushroom
mushroom,
for
in
that,
it, and then
yeah.
it's got a black pepper mushroom sauce. Oh, it was delicious. But their chicken burger, dog shit.
Yeah, that's a dog shit
Chicken burger.
You've been
chicken
condemned.
burger was just like a cheap chicken nugget.
Yeah.
It wasn't nice. It wasn't very good.
You don't expect
But
that
the
from
beef-
Dubai, do you? Well, land of the money.
Well,
Some dog shit.
But it's
Well,
Macca's.
I
It's
just
still
tried.
Macca's,
I also
isn't it?
tried every American chain food while I was out there. Most anyone that I could find. I had Popeyes
You have a
just because I
massive
like Little
pretzel.
Nicky.
Big old pretzel
There's a
thing.
Wendy's in Lincoln now.
I heard, and they're opening one up in Peterborough as well.
Peterborough?
Peterborough.
I've heard that's good.
I had a Denny's. You know,
Who?
Denny's breakfast. All day Denny's. That was good. I actually had chicken and waffles.
Nice.
I've heard that's
That's
good, but
good.
has anyone had a massive pretzel before?
Yeah, they sell them in
Big old
Lidl's.
fuck.
Loads of times.
Yeah,
I had
some
one
big
when I went to
pretzels
New
in there.
From like
York.
Cinnabon or whatever.
Oh, I had a Cinnabon.
Dude, it's like this
I
big.
told you.
It's not massive, but it's a big pretzel.
Like a
I
real
don't
pretzel.
really
It looks
try
like
them.
bread. It doesn't look like a
That's what I mean, I
crisp.
can't
If
tell
it's
if
not
it's bread
them
or
sort of
crispy.
bread. It is bread. It's like a bread
Yeah.
pretzel.
Giant,
They
like,
do them
crispy.
in Lidl.
No, it's not like a flips.
Little in America.
No, Lidl in the little bakery they have giant pretzels.
Yeah.
About 59p.
I'll be back in a minute.
Do you know what I think is really underrated as well? Lidl's cheese twists.
Yeah, Lidl's bakery is elite.
They're fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
They could bring
And they
Lady
do
Diana in
toffee
them.
filled yum yums as well. They're
Yeah.
banging.
I like yum yum.
Toffee filled
I
yum
like a
yums from
yum
Lidl.
yum.
Oh yes, thing.
I love a fucking pastry. I do.
I could sit and talk about food for hours.
We'll have to
It
save
always
that for
comes back to
the
Yeah.
Utopian
Oh,
exclusive.
What I will
Yeah.
say is that I do not trust food that doesn't have the food or the flavour. Oh, so you like to say that? Oh, festive bake. What is it? Festive. No. Burger sauce.
it
What's
does
in that? Burger sauce.
Yeah, but you just said earlier it's delicious flavour, so you can fuck
hang
right
on.
No,
off.
fuck off,
Right.
because it's delicious. Is there and done it.
Can I ask you a question then? You,
That's
in
not
the
even an
break,
explanation. Sorry.
In the break-
I've been there, done it.
so you don't like to eat something that doesn't have the name of what it is in the title.
Cornish pasty. What flavours is that? 'Cause
Cornish flavour.
So what flavours was your Snacker Jack? No, because you ate a Snacker Jack.
Salt and vinegar.
No, you ate Snacker Jack.
Yeah,
That doesn't tell you what it is. It doesn't even say rice cake.
Salt rice cake. It's not a Snacker Jack, it's cheap-off version. I ain't got Snacker Jack money.
Same with crisps.
Give me that fucking salt.
Right, I'm giving this.
Other
They're not
supermarket
actually called
chains.
Snacker Jacks, they are called salt and vinegar flavoured rice cakes.
Okay, other supermarket chains are available, guys.
Give me one of them.
No.
No, you're
not allowed
You're
them.
not having them on
I
the
like
show.
them.
You're not munching them on the microphone. Right,
when you eat
who the
your
fuck is going in the Thunderdome?
Oh, we're waffling.
Do I decide?
Yes.
Who do you all want?
I'm going to stick to Oprah. You stick to Princess Diana. I think you should pick.
I want to
I'll let
hear
you
Chunk's
pick.
verdict.
I kind of don't care. I'll be honest.
I kind of don't
I
exactly.
don't-
Jack or salt and vinegar rice cake.
Yeah. I think out of respect, maybe Lady Di, because she's
Dead.
already.
Not a lot.
But if we throw in the volcano, it's just her corpse going in, isn't it?
I mean, no, bring it back to life. Do what you want.
Yeah, but I thought Oprah Winfrey was dead and it was just Ian Wright in a wig.
Yeah.
Could be.
I'm happy to put Lady Di in.
I want to see someone walking around like Doodle Bob, who's black and white, like that photo.
Yeah.
What do you think? Honestly, don't.
Well, I don't really care about Princess Diana.
No?
Would you? I think over Oprah would be more fun.
Yeah, I think I'd have a better conversation with
Yeah.
Oprah.
You'd walk around giving people shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think
I think Princess
she would be
Diana's got
more
some shit to
fun.
give.
I feel like for a fun factor, if I was to be stuck in a lift
Yeah.
with one of them,
I think
I'd rather be stuck in a lift with Oprah.
I think
Yeah.
Lady
But
Di
for
would
the
be
sense
changed
that-
now.
But the fact that Lady Di died before her time
Yeah, I think
makes me sad, so I then wanted to go live a long life.
Yeah.
I think if you
I'll
were
just
to
have a
bring
nice
Lady Di
family.
back from how she was and just say, right, you start your life again now, she will be full of revenge.
I'm fucking.
Buckingham
As
Palace.
soon as you did it,
And
she'd
then
be
she'd
like,
be
"I'm gonna
even,
kill that bitch."
she'd be even more angry to find out that Lizzie's dead as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a grave and be like, ah.
So actually, we could be doing her a
Piss
favour
on
for
it.
keeping her in the afterlife.
Sorry,
'cause
you're
she
going to get
can't-
shut down now. I just said she's going to piss on the Queen's grave.
Neighbouring.
Yeah.
She can't worse than that.
Sorry, guys.
We literally said when we started off that he had a child touch his cock and balls.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think saying piss on the
forgot
Queen's
about
grave
that.
That was hard to
do us
listen
in.
to, I'm not going to lie.
I think leave Lady Di in the afterlife because she's got the person there that she wants to seek revenge in.
But she has to go in the volcano. It'd be too
Yeah,
hot.
but
But
here's
she's
a
a
question.
corpse. It's her lifeless corpse. We haven't brought her back to
Here's
life
a question
yet,
for you,
have
though. Is Harry Charles's son?
No, not in a million fucking years.
I don't know what that's
we? He must not be named.
like. The whole Harry Meghan thing, defo on their side.
Oh, no, I'm not getting into this.
No, we're not allowed to get into this because one of our fans, Tina, will go absolutely fucking insane.
Good, put in a
all
load
I
of
have
comments
to
in, give us
say
some
is-
publicity.
All I have to say is I don't agree with what you just said.
I hate the royal family.
Again, I don't care.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like,
I would
like
slap that sausage roll fingered cunt right around his fucking chops. I've had
Yeah.
enough of them.
I find it all a bit like,
So can we just put Oprah in there and be done with it?
yeah, do you want to shoot Lady Di in the head again?
Not really.
Yeah,
no.
She's already had it once. There you go. Bang.
There we go.
Welcome to Utopia. Do you want to welcome Oprah writing?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to watch Match of the Day the same way ever again now.
Ian Wright's like, you get caught, you get caught.
Sorted.
There
Okay,
you go. Oprah Winfrey Wright is in.
let's go back to the Peeves.
You can almost spell right with Winfrey, can't you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
At all.
There's a W and an R and an I in there.
Well done, Jack.
There you go.
That's Jack's Letters Week.
It's alphabet.
Welcome
Jack.
to Scrabble Hour with Jack Magic. So, end of the show.
I've had a really good time.
Had fun?
How have you been?
You had fun, Coral?
Yeah, besides being in a room with Jack all night.
Why are you being like this? You've had a fun time.
Jack, why do you call yourself Jack Magic? And also, why is there no C in your name?
It's not magic, and I don't like
He's
C's.
disappeared the sea away.
Why?
Because he's magic.
You
Well, I
can't
don't think
see.
your mum spelt your name that way, does she?
No, but I do.
Why?
I do what I want. It's not magic.
Okay.
Magic.
I don't know. It was supposed to be a play on words with black magic, but
Right.
I don't really know what black magic means.
Do you remember when you was young and you and Chunk were both allowed to draw on your bedroom walls?
Yeah.
And Chunk just quite creative.
Like, wait.
You wrote Jack Sprat.
No fat. In fact, I need no lean.
Jack Sprat
I'd
in
like-
really bad writing.
No, I didn't. You did, didn't you?
No, you
No,
didn't.
no, it
I
was
tried to do that.
definitely yours.
Was it me? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Jack
do vaguely
Sprat. I
remember
can
that,
still
to be
see
fair.
it in my head.
Yeah. Oh, I wish there was a picture of that.
probably is.
There is in my head.
I didn't have no friends and I wasn't cool, so yeah, that's what
Nothing's
happened.
changed, Jack.
Yeah, I'll give you a clue, Coral. That's what happens when you get bullied at school.
I know what that felt like.
Yeah.
I was ginger.
Well,
That sounds like a
good
new
show.
reality TV show for you to watch that.
What?
Jack Sprat. The bullied kid.
Jack Sprat and Ginger.
Oh
There's
no!
So many
bullied
memories from
again.
childhood. Do these
Exactly.
guys even know that? Like, they don't know who I am, do they?
No, I was just going to say, would you like to tell everybody who's been watching where we can find you and whatnot online and all that?
You can find me on TikTok.
Yeah?
You can find me on Instagram.
Yeah?
Don't find me on Facebook because that's weird. And it's at Coral Simone.
Yeah?
And that's about it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, but if you could follow me, that would be great. Because I like people that follow me.
Yeah, you're short on followers.
I'm
as
short
well.
on followers on TikTok, yeah. Yeah. No, my daughter's famous.
Really, we should be telling your followers where they can follow us.
Yeah,
shouldn't we, really.
yeah. For when you get the clips.
Because
Yeah,
you're the
at
big
Utopia
Dixie
You
Project.
say that,
Instagram.
but as we discussed, I've been shadow banned,
Yeah.
which
Hopefully
is
not
really
anymore.
irritating.
New
How many
content
followers
all
you
round.
got?
31,000.
That's 31,000 more than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Or is it
have
30?
254.
Or is it- No, it might be 30.1.
A minute ago.
It might be 30.1 or it's 31.1. It's one of the two.
Yeah, so
It's
really,
over 30,000.
you've just come here to poach our 200 followers.
I know
That's what
I
you've
have.
done.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm greedy like
I
that.
think
Yeah.
most of them are
To be
followers.
fair, listening to who you've got lined up,
Yeah.
I am only here because I have one viral
You're the
video on
fluffer.
TikTok.
You're the
The
fluffer,
only
yeah.
reason I'm here. Yeah.
You're the dry run
Yeah.
guest.
Oh, she's got 16.5 million views. She can come on.
Yeah.
But actually, that's just on one video of
Yeah.
hundreds that are on there.
And let's face it, you're probably still the most famous person we're going to have on this podcast.
Yeah, probably.
Obviously,
I was on-
hopefully not.
I was on
Hopefully
Look
not.
North, guys.
Did you not get a message back from Chris Evans then?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans isn't still alive.
What about that
I
guy
did
that you went
message
to that
Greg
one?
James,
The
though,
famous
didn't
on
I?
actor that
toast.
played Captain America.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy from TFI Friday.
Yeah, I
Not
thought
Ginger
that.
Idiot. No,
Yeah, the one
don't
that
want
married
him.
Billy Piper.
I
Yeah.
thought he was going to say, because I did message Greg James the other week, see if we could play sit down stand up with him, and he never replied.
Greg James played my voice on Radio 1 once.
I heard that.
Yes,
yeah.
you did. You messaged me about
I
it.
went on the radio with Jordan North once.
Jordan?
No!
I love
It was
Jordan
really
North.
weird because I told him that we all said a word that I've never said before in my life. But it was great because Amy was upstairs and then I was building my driving sim in here, and then I thought, I heard it on the radio, and I was like, I'm going to text in because I heard,
Yeah.
like, you know, the Farmer Wink Gansey word. So I sent that in.
Oh,
Gansey,
yes,
as he
yeah.
and they were saying about like local lingo or something. Obviously, it's a Lincolnshire, like an old Lincolnshire dialect, isn't it? But I sent that in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
confirmed.
next thing I know, the producer from Radio 1 rang me and was like, yeah, we're going to get you on, you'll be on with Jordan in a minute. And like, Amy, come downstairs, and I was just like on the phone rolling a fag, and she's like, oh, you're on the phone too? I was like, what? She's like,
What? Not to interrupt
Yeah.
too much, but
Yeah.
you've got a mic to talk into, you know?
yes, yeah, bring it around, it's on radio.
Pour him some more whiskey.
2 whiskies.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, so then she came downstairs, and I was like, yeah,
Well, that's
on
more-
Radio 1.
That's more than what they did for me. I just sent it on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And mine was really exciting. It was something like, what do you think something would sound like in space? And I just went, wee!
It's a vacuum, it will
I
sound
sent
like
a
nothing.
voice note to Radio 1 of me just doing that.
Yeah.
And then I was driving home from taking Ella to nursery, and they played me going, wee! on the radio.
yes!
I think I heard that, you know, when I was on the way to
Yeah, you
work.
did. I'm sure you messaged me. I was like, was you just on Radio 1? I was
Yeah,
like,
because I was on
yeah,
Radio 1.
that was
It's like,
me.
it's like Coral in Boston. It's like, it's like, what?
Yeah, that was me.
I know a Coral in Boston.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
I've dabbled here and there with
Dabbled in
telly.
being famous.
Yeah, no, I have.
Look north.
I was on Look North.
You was on Look North?
I was on a game show with Eamon Holmes once.
Yes, you were, weren't you?
I was.
What was that?
Yeah, oh, yes, I was.
game was
Eamon,
that?
he just had his hip replacement. It was with a walking stick. Lovely man.
Is he?
Really nice.
Oh, good.
But I tell you who was on that show that was not very nice was that blonde comedian called Roisin.
Connie?
Hasty.
Connie.
That's her.
Yeah.
She was not happy.
Was she not?
Granted, they did
comedian?
superimpose her face onto Miss Piggy. And she was fuming.
Comedian,
She
that's
was fuming about
Yeah.
it. But she she
fuming
had
as
a
in, like-
real stress. This maybe I'm not allowed to say it. No, who cares? They, she had a real like meltdown at the side of the stage.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, and then I got.
Why did they do that? That's not very nice, is it?
So it wasn't a very long running game show.
It was a bit,
Probably not after
like...
that.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
It was like relationship and sex stuff, but a bit like
Yeah.
close to the bone.
Big. Do you like
Yeah.
that? No.
Yeah.
And I was a contestant in the audience that had to, like a Tinder situation, who I would swipe left and right for.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw it as well. I remember watching years ago. We was watching Celebrity Juice, and they did the thing where they dangle someone over the crowd and they get a
Yeah.
prize or something. I was watching it with Amy's parents, and fucking Zoe Coakley stood up and was like, "I won this prize!"
That's weird, isn't it? But I used to go to TV show audiences all the time. We
Yeah.
went to Big Brother.
Yeah, I've touched Davina.
Yeah. I've been to a Big Brother eviction
Not the
loads
same
of
as that kid
times.
touched me. I just touched her
You
hand.
didn't just put you on over the stage, just let up a scale.
Do you remember the time we went, nobody got evicted because they walked?
Yeah.
So then we all got tickets to a final.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
It's really quite cool.
I had there's a picture somewhere of me. I've got
Me
a
and you.
sign saying, "Davina, get your rat out."
No, that's my sign.
Yeah.
I made that.
Yeah,
And then I had a
I
Perspex board that said minge, and it
Yeah.
was like Coral's got a minge out.
Yeah, and I taped a tampon to it.
Wow.
This is,
But they took it off us.
Yeah, it was
They
too
wouldn't let us
rude.
in.
I was like,
Do it like
fine
give me
then, fine then, Davina, you frigid fuck.
Yeah.
no, she's kept it. She
I
wanted it
also
on,
got
on the fridge.
interviewed. Going back to being an interview. So they did a TV show called Celebrity Call Centre. And the same people that give you TV show audiences sent me an email. Was like, "Would you want Would you want a celebrity to call you up and give you advice?" I was like,
On what?
"Okay, all right, huh?"
Advice on what?
So they just needed
general.
participants on the show.
okay.
They were like, "Come up with an idea and we'll get someone to call you." It was Dom from Gogglebox, you know, the posh one, Steph and Dom. So I was like, what can I say to Dom from Gogglebox? So I recently got with who's now my ex. He was sat next to me. He was like, like the same situation. Like, who are you on the phone to? I went, Dom from Gogglebox. He went, why? I went, just be quiet. I'm on the phone. And I went,
talking to Dom.
hi Dom. I'm just curious, really. I've just recently got into a relationship and I just don't know when the right time is that I can fart in front of him. And he was like, well, I don't know about that. Me and Steph have been together for how many years? She's never passed wind in front of me. I went, never. No, you're lying to me
You're
now,
lying,
Dom.
mate.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
And she was in the call centre going, what? And meanwhile, I'm at home with my ex going.
I'll bleep that bit. I'll bleep that bit.
What is going on? I was like, I'm just on the phone to Dom from Gogglebox. Can you please just be quiet? He's like, you're
Use your
weird.
Thursday night things.
Yeah, these things happen to me. He was like, I've never met anyone like you. I went, no, you never will either.
Yeah.
No.
I was on Fat Man's Warning.
I was about to say.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, you was just
When
like,
they came to
He
Boston.
weighed like 3 ton or something.
Yeah,
He was walking around. He was fucking huge. I could disguise myself as one of his legs.
Yeah. You say you went on there,
He
but
was
he was like, I'm
American.
going to be on this show. We spent like half hour talking to him. It was really good. We were talking about loads of stuff. And it's like, yeah, you should watch it. Recorded it, watched it. It cut to him. It cut to about 3 words he said. So they chopped it so that he said something completely different to what he said, and then they moved on.
We spent like half an hour talking to this bloke, and he was walking around town with a sign that said, I love KFC, look at me. And it was like this drive of like, don't eat fast food. And
And they
Boston's
came
like the
because
fattest
it was the
town
fattest town, yeah.
in Europe or something.
Oh, from that I would get, KFC must be pretty good then.
He was American, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was American
Big American guy, yeah.
And so we was like, I was like, we're gonna have to talk to this bloke. We was chatting to him, and he went round, and our group of friends, there was a lot of like bigger lads in there, and he was like, you got a girlfriend? He was like, yeah. You got a girlfriend? Yeah. You got a girlfriend? Yeah. And the one skinny guy that was with us, he was like, you got a girlfriend? He's like, no. And we was like, we've proved you wrong, haven't we? And he's like, yeah. And then obviously, and what my words were, I was like, people think it's just some sort of tradition that you just always eat kebabs when you're on a night out or anything like that. Something along those lines, and it just chopped it so that he's like, oh, I talked to some of the youth in Boston, and then he cuts to me going like, yeah, we just go out and have like kebabs and that. Just eat kebabs.
Sue them for like pretty much like manipulating.
No, I'd signed.
First nugget of fame there, for knowing how corrupt it is.
Yeah, I'd signed. They had release forms and everything, so they could do what they like. Plus, I was like 17.
A guy stopped me in the street the other day to ask me about curbs.
Just on curbs.
What, like on the road?
Walking my dog. He's like, these paths and curbs, they're not very good, are they? I'm doing an article for it.
I don't care.
I went, I'm just walking my dog. He went, can I take a picture of you? I went, no.
Can I take a photo? You're not off TikTok, can you?
That didn't happen to me in Lincoln once. Somebody stopped me when the video was at its peak. Somebody stopped and was like, I know you. I went, no, you don't.
No,
she
you
went,
fucking don't.
Your daughter's that girl that went trick-or-treating, innit? I went, no. Walked off. It
Get away
freaked
from
me
me.
out. And then I realised it's obviously because there's that many students here that will all be on TikTok. It would have all been on their For You page.
Yeah,
so they recognised me and Ella.
Yeah, me and Jack got recognised the other week. That was it's quite weird, really.
It is a weird feeling.
I said I like the way they went about it, 'cause it's someone that knows Sharpie but doesn't know us.
Right.
But like I was stood there and like Baggy thought we was gonna get scrapping.
Yeah.
Because like there's these two lads stood near us. I was just outside having a fag in town, and I heard these couple of lads, and they was like stood like I don't know 6 or 8 foot away from us, and I could hear them going. Say something. She say something. I went, what you got to say, mate? I went, you want to say something? What are you trying to say? Just say it.
Yeah.
And like Baggy was like, fucking what? Who are you in? And I was like, no, it's all right. They're fans. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's nice.
But he was like, they both went, you're off Utopia Project, didn't you? And I was like, yes. And I was like, I'll do autographs later. It's fine. But they were, to be fair, like I was dead appreciative of the fact that like just someone had like kind of recognised us.
Yeah, it's nice.
Famous. It's good.
I like that.
I had a different situation. It wasn't even for the Utopia Project. It was when I was working as a cocktail bartender in the Hilton, and I made a cocktail, and it went out on Lincolnite. I was like, I've made it.
You was like the banner on Lincoln.
Yeah. It was
You was on a billboard on Dixon Street.
Oh my god!
I'm doing a drop at one of our customers. I went, why is shotgun on a billboard? Fuck.
No, it was good. But
Did you just like?
yeah, I did. Yeah, let's go with that.
Someone stop you and go, are you that one that was on holding that
No,
cocktail?
there was a security guard at one of the clubs. He'd come over and go, mate, I'm not being funny. I've seen you on that billboard and Lincolnite. You're well famous in it. I was like, yeah.
The best thing was you hated that job, and you can see on the photo that your body's going, yeah, I love it, and your eyes are going, kill me.
I had an argument with my boss before because he wouldn't tell me where the ingredients was. So I was like,
just made
he's
it up.
taking the photo now. Where is it? And then it was like, smile. I was like,
And on that note, I think we should wrap it up.
Yes, because we have just talked about all the stuff we should talk about in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
we've done another episode, haven't we?
Yeah.
Should we call it a day? Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube and all that jazz. Don't forget to follow Coral on all of her socials as well.
Yes.
Was it at Coral Simone?
At Coral Simone.
Yeah.
you
So
go.
there'll
Which
be some
quite
kind
a
of
lot of
banner on
people
the
think
screen.
Simone is my surname.
No.
That's your celebrity name, isn't
That's
it?
it. That's my stage
Simone.
name.
Alias.
I think Coral Simone's quite glam.
Final words?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Blancmange.
Okay. Final
That
words?
is one of my favourite words.
Arthropod.
Arthur, you got a final word?
Bye.
You're smart.
Nailed it. Yes, up here for thinking.
God damn it!
You've done comedy before.
That's season 5 done.
Yeah.
That's the finale done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.
See ya.
This has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia.